How's it going? How's your day? How's your night? Welcome to the channel, The Set Works. I'm your host. Full disclaimer, I'm not really feeling it, but no excuses. So, title is Don't Get Mad, Get Info. Situations happened in my day today that took me off my axis in a sense. Try to stay positive. Didn't really work. So I chose not to push negativity. Came on here, man. I came on here just for an outlet, to be honest. Talk it out with myself. That's usually what I do anyway. So I came here just to chill, see what's going on, what it do, what it do. Um, so yeah, I don't know how exciting this video gonna be, or how informative, or how you know intriguing it would be, but I came up here because of the videos that I've been pushing. Is no excuses, take action, do what you gotta do. Um, a slow step is better than no step. So here I am. Another day, another live. You know, ooh, I've been trying to make a day where I go live every day. So, um, for the month of March, that's what I'm gonna try to do. I'm gonna try to go live, go live, go live, go live. Stream, stream, stream. You know what I'm saying? Get right. My thing is, should I do it during the day, night, both times, 2 times a day, double up on the day? Yes, sir. Peace and love, G. I was just explaining to my people. Came up here, not really feeling it today, but I'm not here to create excuses. I'm here to get right. I'm not here to get mad. I'm here to get info. And going live is going to give me the info that I need, whether it's through experience, whether it's me on YouTube, whether it's me learning, whether it's someone hopping in the chat like yourself. You know what I'm saying? I'm just here because ain't no one going to stop me but me. So I felt like if I didn't go live today, I'm only becoming part of the problem that I'm trying to solve. So I'm here. Feel me? Um, and this is also a part. I can't say that this isn't the type of content. Was good, Fifth. Can't say this is the type of content that y'all shouldn't be used to, because this is part of like the documentation of my journey of how I'm making it. So this isn't for the views. This isn't for the people. This really for me. This my down day. Few hours. I was just good. You know. Yes, sir. Appreciate you, Fifth. But a few hours I was pretty good, decent. I wasn't in the best mood, but I was making it happen. Cause who else gonna make it happen if I don't? Um, but things happened in my life or in my day where it became difficult to handle. As such, any human being will go through. You know what I'm saying? So it was a tough toll. I had to take some time to recuperate mentally. Took a few hours, and I made the decision to be like, man, fuck my feelings, and make sure that you make it happen. Going live. That's why I'm here. Feel me? I did want to react to a few things, but we'll see where that goes. I just got to look up some things. We definitely gonna see what's going on with my boy Fifth, cause he been moving on up faster than the Jeffersons. You heard me? My man almost had 1,000 subscribers. Get him monetized. Feel me? Your subscription might be the one that get him $1. Wouldn't you want to be the one to be like, yeah, he the reason I got paid, that sucker ass nigga? See? Feel me? You could do that. But if you're not a hater and you want to support genuinely, make sure you go smash that like button when you go to his platform. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you drop them comments. Cause the content he creating, especially with G, they make me want to get into politics. They make me want to be intrigued in them just so I could be aware. And for someone like me, for anyone who do know me, that's a powerful statement right there. Cause they didn't come at me with emotion. They didn't even come at me trying to put me on to politics. They was just speaking they speak. And they made sure that if I had a question, it was answered. They didn't look at me wrong. They didn't sway me away. I had a question, they heard, they listened, and they answered it. And that's respect. You know what I'm saying? Them open topic, open panels. Make sure that if you need a voice for yourself, go ahead, go get that. And so, if anyone don't know, let me go share my screen for y'all. See, I could see I was on it.
Oh, let's get into more to this video. Boy, what this boy talking about? Boy, crazy.
Citizenship, maybe we'll see. If you pay $5 million, you could get a gold card to come to the United States. It comes as the Trump administration continues its other immigration measures that include mass deportations. The new Trump program is known as, you heard there, the gold card, and would launch in about 2 weeks. Full panel back with me now. The president, Brad, just sort of let this out of nowhere there, and the Oval said he was going to reveal it in a couple weeks. But he says it could raise maybe $5 trillion, pay off some debt.
Look, the guy's famous for loving gold. He famously has a gold toilet in Trump Tower. Look, I mean, this is a.
Did I hear that right? My man got a membership subscription to be a citizen? Hold on. Fuck that. Man, I dropped the link right there if y'all want to join and let me know what the fuck was going on, because that sound crazy. This man is making America like Six Flags, like Disney World. We gonna be the next resort? What's going on, bro? Cause that's crazy. Like I said, salute the Fifth. I think this G other account. And I just dropped that link. Make sure. Oh, there you go. Yes, 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 yes. And you know what? This is where I'm at right now. I ain't gonna lie to you. Feel me? That's my Cash App. If y'all want to support, know what I'm saying? That's my business Cash App. But forget that. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Subscribing to the channel is gonna give me way more of abundance than sending me money on Cash App. I just do that to let y'all know that, I got a business just in case. But that's crazy. Let me finish listening to this, because I had just clicked it and then I realized, let me go on live. You know what I'm saying?
Disney Fast Pass for
See what's
those wishing to
going
come to this
on.
country. It's odd to use the immigration system as a fundraiser to pay down debt. I think.
Is it though? Because other countries have
No, I know. I mean,
golden
like
visas, like Austria, Canada, Germany. We can show the list.
no, I don't have any objections to that necessarily, as long as there are background checks in place, and we're making sure that like those who are wanting to do nefarious things in the U.S. don't get a fast pass for free because they've got money. But when we talk about adding and creating more wealth in the United States, we meant Americans, middle class, growing and making more money, not importing it.
I mean,
That's a fact. Now listen. Is it a good idea? Yes. But you're cutting the line, and that's not fair.
Well, wait. That's not cutting the line then. All right, I'll give you a prime example. Hold on. There's certain stores. All right, I'm gonna give you a I don't know about around your way if they even have this store, but Sam's Club, right?
Mm-hmm.
They got at the far end, they got the belts where you put your groceries on that, right? The next section is where you self-scan, right? The last section is where you're buying the stuff. You do everything through your phone, and you sit under a spot. You pay through your phone, and you scan everything through your phone somehow through your QR code or whatever, and then you have your receipt on your phone, and you walk right through. It's like a VIP. It's like a VIP line. So this would be like a VIP line. Like when you go in the club, you VIP. You don't wait in line. Well, I don't know about the line, but I always go straight through.
Fifth cap it for his daddy. Come on.
Not capping for the daddy.
It sound good. It sound good. You can't compare the club to cutting people that have waited a long time to come
He said in
over
the
here.
club, we all
That's
What you
fair.
talking about? This is the club. They want to be here. Like you want to be at the club.
Yeah, it sound good. It sound.
He said in the club, we all fair. Fuck wrong with Fifth, man.
I agree. This is kind of, and you kind of have to laugh a little bit. I mean, if this is implemented, okay, but there's so many other issues to address, including, I mean, let's fix our immigration system. Let's work on lowering the cost of eggs and milk. We talked about this last time that I was on your panel. So I think this is an issue that they're proposing. I think they're
Okay. Lowering the cost of eggs and all that stuff, that's going to take some time. Because a lot of them chickens was getting unalived for the past 4 years. So, behind bird flu. So that's going to take some time. We do need our immigration system fixed. We do.
Mm-hmm.
But, I don't know what cost of eggs and bringing this down and that down got anything to do with this go-kart thing, but I see where she leans. You know what I mean? For sure. But nobody was about bringing costs down when somebody else was in there. I'm just saying.
These bro,
I can be wrong.
they pick and
You
choose.
can't be capping for my father, bro.
I'm not capping for your father.
That's his father. That's what he was saying.
See,
That's crazy.
I don't do what you do. Come on.
This baby Trump. Fifth, let me find out you baby Trump over here, man. That's what you saying?
I'm gonna tell it like it is, whether you like it or not. Let me see.
What's
Go
going
buy
on?
yourselves. Yeah. Don't buy meat from grocery chains. Go buy meat from a meat market.
Mm-hmm.
They get it direct from farmers, and they get it fresh every day, not every 2 weeks, and put dyes on it to make it look good. And then when you bust it open, it stinks. Okay.
there are a lot of other problems to address.
He's waiting to jump in because you're going to say, what about the national debt? Is that where you're going with this?
Well, no, actually, I was
Okay.
going to say that I am all for bringing job creators from overseas here if they want to do it. I hope it doesn't necessarily prioritize them over others. But I want to always listen to what Trump is trying to get done after he says something like this that makes headlines. He used the phrase, a route to citizenship. Now, that had never been on the table for anybody ever. Interesting to see where negotiations go now that the border is secure, how we change our immigration system. I think this is a starting point for a larger negotiation.
You had heard this idea before, right?
president had mentioned this in the first administration. He was founded appealing. I think it was part of the larger conversation about changing our immigration system to a merit-based immigration system. You may question the merit of somebody who has wealth, but I do think if there's significant job creators, the idea was to embrace that. But before we get too exercised here, again, this is not something you can wave a wand from the executive branch and make happen. It would need to be legislated. So there's a long road.
And I would think if there was a commitment that you're going to deliver some jobs in the U.S. along with the $5 billion, I'd be more fine with it.
Thank you for watching. And make sure you go to join.
Yeah, you're welcome for me watching it. But yeah, baby. A lot of people don't know that, but a lot of people live in the city and stuff like that, so it's hard to have baby chicks. And a lot of people don't know that, you got to have a couple of roosters. Hopefully, you can monetize it and make this another source of income.
Oh, they
and all
about to
that,
go end the
'cause things are
live.
going to get rough. It's not going to get easier. It's going to get rougher. And that way you got this as a source of income. And this one income, what you're looking at right here, the internet, this gives you a consumer base of multiple people.
Okay. Make sure y'all go like,
Multiple people.
follow, subscribe, comment,
Grow your businesses outside of here.
do all that.
Not just making content, coming here, acting a fool and all that. And, on a serious note. And also, you have to remember Papi Troublemaker.
What the fuck this man just say? How we doing?
He getting fancy. That's because that's because there's a source of income, and this one income, what you're looking at right here, the internet, this gives you a consumer base of multiple people.
That is a fact.
Multiple people that can grow your businesses outside of here, not just making content, coming here, acting a fool and all that. And, on a serious note. And also, you have to remember Papi Troublemaker. So, oh yeah, by the way, let me see. You see the USA? They had no choice on that, Uncle Jimmy. I wasn't having it. I called 5/5. 5/5 talked to Papi Trump.
Papi Trump.
And 5/5 made that happen for me.
Fifth got the connections. Okay. Yo, make sure y'all like, comment,
I ain't gonna cut you
subscribe.
off, brother. Go ahead.
Let me know where y'all checking in from. Know what I'm saying? Y'all from
Why you
CT?
quiet
Nah,
for?
no, I'm on the computer. I just want to put the bros channel up there.
Y'all
Make sure
from
you go
here? Y'all from
subscribe
there?
to
Oh,
that channel,
word.
man. Hit
See,
that like
look,
button. You
I
better
got
spin the
him.
block on the
He
bros
got
channel.
me.
Yeah, that's the
a
after
whole
party.
fact.
Man, that's all love, man.
That's where we about to be at in a few. Let me see what we got going on.
This
over
man say you about to be here in the
You saying?
future.
What he's watching?
Let's talk
Oh,
about
he
it.
reacting to us.
I'm watching you. I see you, CBC. You fuck
Yeah.
out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah. He probably drilling us.
That's how you.
What are you
Yeah.
saying?
Oh, hold on.
Pause.
No choice on that,
I'm
Uncle
not
Jimmy.
drilling nobody.
I don't hear
drill.
I
nothing.
wasn't having it.
All I'm
I called
saying is, I
5/5.
see you,
5/5 talked to
CBC.
Papi
You.
Trump.
Feel me? I didn't even know Fifth was baby Trump.
And 5/5 made that happen for me.
You got to Fifth got the connections. You got to put Fifth and Trump. Yo, make sure y'all like, comment,
I ain't gonna cut you
subscribe.
off, brother.
Body.
Go ahead.
Let me know where y'all checking in from. Know what I'm saying? Y'all from
Yo, go to
CT?
Set
Nah.
Works, man. That's
No,
the real
I'm
brother. Trying to do his
Yeah,
thing and all that. Peace and love to that, brother. Peace and love to Rich Dollars, everybody else, man. This has been a great one,
That's
man.
a
This was all
two-headed
fun.
dragon
You
right
know what I mean?
there.
And all that, just to show people
I
that
dropped
content
the
is not
link.
that
Make
serious.
sure y'all click this link. If y'all
Definitely.
click this
It's
link,
really
y'all
not.
can join.
Nobody needs no which way.
Yeah, let's talk
Nobody
about it.
cares about it. Nobody's being in
Give me
their feelings
topics. I'll give you my
and all
input.
that, man.
Feel
And
me?
another one, man. If you really want to drop content
If you my
and all that,
people,
man.
let me know what's
And
going on.
get your money, man. Get your money
Check
up,
up.
man. You know what I'm
Feel
saying? Let
me?
everybody be
We can talk about
prosperous
games,
and all
anime,
that. If y'all need help,
politics.
man, reach out and all that.
We can
Go to
talk-
Set
we can
Works. He
talk
got his
about
link in
stupidity
the
too if
thing.
y'all want.
In the chat, if y'all want to pull up, and we can figure out how to make you push you to make the content and all that stuff, man.
Yes,
On that
sir.
note, peace and love, man. Y'all be safe out here. And it's
See,
another one.
salute, Mark.
Definitely, man. Go to this channel right here, man. We about to go over there right now, and I'm gonna show you just real quick so you can see it. The link is right here in the chat. The link
Yes,
is already
sir.
in the chat. So if you pull up to the bros channel, that's where we about to go right now. We about to hit the link. We
Good.
about to go on that stage right now. You can ask any question you want, man. Definitely,
That's a fact.
Schmizzle, you know what's up, man. We're bringing that content, man. Hit like, share, subscribe.
What's good,
Definitely know what's
guys?
up.
Dude, I pulled up Bitcoin's destiny card. That's why I was talking that way.
Word.
Yeah, I was like, dude, I can see it.
That's a fact. I came on here because in the beginning I wasn't really feeling it. Well,
Mhm.
I got this thing where I made a promise. I kind of did I call it a Kobe promise because that's really the only one. But that's where I got that ideology. Is like I made me a promise, so ain't no one gonna break this promise, but me. Feel me? There ain't no excuses, all action. So I told myself I'm gonna go live at least once a night until March to get me prepared for. I'm gonna do kind of like not a marathon, but a marathon to work on my discipline, to get used to this live, to get
Right.
used to the.
Even if it's just a comfortable walking marathon, you know what I mean?
Mhm. So for the month of March, I'm going to do a live every day, every single day, no matter what time. I really want to do 2 times a day, but you know I got a lot going on. And in
Yeah,
the
don't
month of March,
stress. Yeah, don't stress.
yeah, I also have production, but that's why I want to go live too because while I'm doing my production, I want to be able to keep that momentum going. I don't want to take a hiatus off of YouTube or streaming. Like if I take a hiatus off of YouTube, that means I'm gonna be on Twitch. But what I really want to do is not take a hiatus at all. I want to be able to push this new wave that I've seen for years when Twitch came out, that this multi-stream these multi-streamers are really where it's at because you go, especially StreamYard. When I found out StreamYard, it made the idea that I saw doable because
Hey, you
go
didn't
ahead.
accept my friend on Discord, man.
No, you know what? I didn't even find you. I need to. I don't think.
No, but I sent you a friend request because it's your picture. It says that works with that little image you got.
Yeah, all right. So let me go back now because yesterday I was doing a whole bunch of shit. Now I got a little bit more time.
Because I want you on my show Sunday if that's cool.
No, yeah, Fifth was telling me about it, and I was like, I was down. I told him that you
Alright,
sent
cool.
me.
It's just an hour and a half on Sunday night. That's all.
What time?
7:30 p.m. my time, so 9:30 your time Eastern.
All right. Yeah, that works. That works fine. What's good, G? Salute. Peace,
Salute,
balance,
peace
and
and love,
success.
peace and love.
Hey, G.
How you doing, brother?
Great.
Salute.
Oh, I see right here.
Oh, there's an echo.
I think that's mine. Hold on.
Yeah, there's
Do
a
you
lag.
Is that I don't have an echo. Do you have the old stream up on YouTube?
That's why. I think that's why. Sound better?
No, that's his.
Okay. Because I don't hear an echo.
There you go. Now you see there's a lag. It started
Okay.
doing it when I came up?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. All right. Let me get out of here.
Oh, it might be because
You can hear me now?
Oh yeah, I can hear you. You were fine. It wasn't. It
Yeah,
wasn't.
you was fine too. Word.
It was
Salute.
G.
Yes, sir. Salute, Rod Dub. I know I'll be seeing you on Fifth Channel. I appreciate it. You know, here it's a little bit more at ease. You could be yourself only because if you get in your feelings here, I check you. This my page. It ain't no disrespect. I'm gonna respect you, but the belligerentness, I just like to give full disclaimer. I don't deal with that. It's respect everybody, regardless. But if you do have a passionate topic or take that you want to, you know, give us your insight on, you know, just make sure you're doing it respectful. And if you feel disrespected by anybody, you know, I take the same thought process that Fifth do. This is my house. Nobody's gonna get disrespected or disrespect anyone in my house or in my domain. So it's real open with that, but you could give us your input on a little bit of everything: basketball, music, anime. You know what I'm saying? If you're a parent, if single life, just it's an open topic. The title is "Don't Get Mad, Get Information." You know what I'm saying? So rather than
I assume it's like try to be relatable to the topic at hand, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
Any which way, whichever way you want to go about it.
Right.
But we don't care about your feelings.
Nope.
yeah, that's a fact. But my
It's-
channel is I would definitely try to understand why you feel that way, because I know that even though I don't care about your feelings in a sense, I do know that feelings are validated in a point to reasoning. So I'll open it up, but now if it becomes redundant, I will tell you like it's an excuse at the end of the day. I will tell you the truth, and the truth hurts, and I understand that. So
The truth
I'm
only
on.
hurts. The truth only hurts is if you cross the line or if you're not ready for it.
Yeah, Rob Dub, it's definitely all about building, man. It ain't nothing personal with nobody, nothing like that. You know what I mean? It's definitely all about building and helping people grow and prosper and get on their square. You know what I'm saying? It's just time for a change. It's just time for a change. That's all.
Yeah, like I was watching Cat Williams. That's pretty much what he's about to. Earlier when I was trying to enjoy my humor, every now and then you got to get some humor in your life. So.
Yeah, you do, because everything is even if the world's falling apart around you, some humor will help you get over it, get over that hurdle. You know,
It is a fact, right, that if you feel sad, all you have to do is pretend to smile. And if you pretend to smile, your brain naturally gives you a real smile. Like it's many different variables that happen, but basically if you smile, it's something that your brain needs to tell your body to do or think about for it to actually smile. So
I think it
even though
has to do with how it takes more muscles to frown than smile, and so like
Mhm.
you're releasing all that pressure in your face and alleviating the muscles to be like, oh,
Yeah, and the body can't help but to show when it's relaxed or it decompresses. No matter what situation you're in, whether you sit down after a long day of work, you always hear that the or you feel your head or your body just sink into the couch or something. Or even when you walk into a door and you finally have time to be yourself because you home, if you pay attention, your body tells you what it needs to feel like for it to feel relaxed, decompressed, at peace. So, and that just goes on with I think it starts off with like your expressions too. You know what I'm saying? That's why I try to that's why I think, and like when you're on stage or you're performing or something, or you're on social media, they tell you to smile. Because when you smile, it just naturally creates this domino effect where your thoughts become your actions become your thoughts become your words become your actions, and so on and so forth.
and if you know better, you do better. Come on.
and it bothers me when people try to tell me to smile, so I don't want them to tell me. So just smile.
Yeah, that's what I think I've learned to smile, is because I'm like, where girls be like they got resting B face, I have this like, you ever seen somebody like a man and they seem like they're in deep thought, or like they're going through like the most, I don't know, like craziest time in their life?
Mhm.
People don't tell me that when I'm not smiling or I'm not trying to smile or anything, everyone thinks like I'm in a bad mood or I'm going through something, because they're used to seeing me. Well, recently, these last 10 years, 11 years, I've been working on my smiling, my people skills, my customer service, things like that. And not really working on them. It's more like building on them because I already had them.
Mm. What I've been working on recently is like feeling the energy of gratitude, because you'll naturally easily smile if you're in that gratitude place.
Yes, yes, yes. And another thing is, brings a good quote. I don't know if it has anything to do with it, but I feel like anything that I be thinking about, it all goes in who I am as a person. So I got this thing where it's like, don't move fast. Make sure you move right. So don't try to pile everything up. So for example, with the marathon thing that I'm trying to do and work on my discipline, um, I'm not trying to do too much because people be like, oh, you need videos, you need to do this, you need to do that. No, 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 no. I like to use Fifth as an example with my streaming journey. Fifth is doing what he's doing because it's working for him. He has a plan. You know what I'm saying? In his eyes, him moving like that is right. To me, it's fast because how I want to do something is different. So just because he's moving fast in my eyes, I still feel that it's right in his eyes. So vice versa. And I feel like that's why um the content is so good going back and forth and watching it, and the community is building um great around him because he's not trying to move fast. He's just moving right. He's doing what works for him. And that goes to my thought process and my business. You know, he's just working to be set in life. He's not looking for this, he's not looking for that. He's attracting everything that he needs. You know what I'm
He's
saying?
trying to make Poppy Trump happy. Come on.
Oh yeah, I found that out, bro. Listen, hold on. Jim Jones is your cousin. Trump is your dad, bro. Your family tree is crazy out here, man. I could see that. I could see that, man. You
All
ain't
I
going for
know,
2K.
all I know is that the bro is on a roll with the applaud. You gotta let him rock. You have right now. He's trying to make everybody laugh with the applause. You don't hear he don't do that. He's on a roll right now. But
Which one?
bro,
What
give him a
machine you
minute.
got, G?
There's a roadcaster.
The
I
Roadcaster.
thought you was gonna. I thought you was
Okay.
gonna say Rollcaster. Come on, and hit it.
No, you was about to say what you call it?
No, the thing is, I got one of those. It's a cheap one, but I want to get a Roadcaster. I'm
Bro,
getting that for my game
cheap
show.
roadcaster, they all work the same. This is just a better quality build because it's metal. The other one just made of plastic. That's it. It all
Yeah,
works
bro.
the same.
That
If
is
you
why.
got it, rock it.
Now, yeah, that's the only reason why I
This
want
is
the
made in
Roadcaster.
China and it's metal, so it costs more. And the price is what make people buy it. But that cheap one does the same thing that this does.
I just like the durability because I'm always moving. I don't have like a safe transport all the time. You get what I'm saying? Everything be in bags, and I don't have a truck specifically, so I be moving
You want
it
the
in
roadcaster.
different people's. Yeah, so it don't get crushed and it's durable. That's the only reason.
Or
But
you can wait for Trump to, effects to kick in and manufacturing and everything gets cheaper here.
see, but around that time, the market is going to be overpopulated, and then things might be out of sale and stuff like that. Because one thing about me, and I wholeheartedly take accountability. I am not a great online shopper because I am one that wants to buy it now and
Oh,
get
you
it
won't
now.
wait. I wait for deals, dude.
Yeah, so like I no 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 I wait, but I wait for the ones that I see now. So like I ball on a budget in a sense, right?
Mhm.
So yeah, I can do a payment plan probably online, but I come from this area too sometimes where I'd be like, man, I don't want to get played or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want anything to happen. So I'd rather go to like a Best Buy or something. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
And
see,
then
no,
do the payment plan there. But then I also know, or I might go to a pawn shop. There's a lot of pawn shops where I'm from.
that's a good idea. But my thing is I just put things on the cart and like different online stores, eBay, Amazon, whatever, and I'll just watch the prices. And then when I hit 55% off, boom.
See, I'm better. It is crazy. This is why I want to be. This is why I strive to be a businessman and stay a businessman. I'm better at that with my business than I am with my personal.
Oh, okay. I see.
So I have a business partner and I make sure that he puts things in carts, and he makes sure he puts things in carts, and then he tells me, and then as soon as he tells me that it dropped, he's like, yeah, I'm gonna pull the trigger. So
Yeah,
that's when I go, we
that's
dip
the
into
right
the
way to
business
do it.
funds and stuff.
Yeah. That's the
But
only way to do it. You got to buy a discount, or else you're not making money.
mhm.
They got him on the market too. You know that, right?
Yeah, there's this app that I completely forgot about that. My people put me onto. It's called Back Market.
Mm.
BACK and then market. They could give you new stuff and then they do refurbished stuff. So right now I got in my cart a newer laptop, but that one's gonna be because I got how I plan things. I plan immediate. I plan for like my 6 months to a year plan, and then I also see how it can last me 5 years from now.
Is
When
this
I
one
buy
of
it.
yellow,
those? Is this
what
one of
is
those membership websites where you got to be a
what is
member?
the yellow? This shit, the yellow
Nah,
with the two arrows.
yeah, you don't got to be a member.
Okay, so it's not like the other websites that's like give you discount, but you have to pay them like.
Kind of damn website you're on that you got to be a not that kind of website, bro.
No, it's one of those ones where they're like, you can get a PlayStation 5.
No, 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 no.
You know
Nah,
what
Not
I'm
what
that
it
kind
is.
of website, bro. He's not. That's not what you were talking.
So
saying?
look, these are
You're
just
talking
some of the
about the hall.
categories. Yeah, these are some of the categories for tech. For less. It's premium tech for less. These are the categories. They sell smartphones, MacBooks, tablets, laptops and computers, accessories, audio, smart devices, consoles, cameras. They do outdoor like scooters, and then they do home appliances and stuff like that. But you could look up a bunch of different things, not just tech. So I've been looking up those sites to get it refurbished for right now to see which one I even want to buy to last because whatever laptop I buy here, I'm gonna bring it down to my daughter. And then I'm gonna get another laptop for my girl because hers is kind of out of date. So, working little
So
by
can
little.
I buy a hairline in this piece?
You can get a
I don't know.
PS.
You gotta go to the black market for that.
Wow, that was racist, bro.
Nah. With that,
Silly.
black market just means, you get it for the low ski. Not the low ski, but you get things that you can't get in the
Yeah,
regular
but
market.
you can't necessarily trust anyone either.
I remember one person, that's a fact. I remember I had my boy, he actually got into the black market, for paraphernalia. But
You only do the black market from what me and my brother know if you know people on the black market.
exactly, that's what he taught me.
Mhm.
And when he showed me that, when I actually like figured out that it was real, bro, that shifted my whole mindset. Like I don't for someone who watches mad movies and shows and stuff like that when I was a kid,
Mhm.
hearing stuff like that seems unreal.
Oh, hey, remember G? You were saying that there was crypto or the Bitcoin was older than that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were talking about that. Though they were called something different. It was like Bitcoin and other weird names and shit. It wasn't actually Bitcoin. What Bitcoin's white page came out January 3rd.
Oh, the white page came out.
Mm-hmm. But you were right. You were like kind of off a little bit. That's all.
Yeah, that was a spare of the moment. I wasn't even.
You good? I just thought you.
No. To be honest with you, I wasn't even paying attention until you brought it up.
Because the crypto market's been around since like '89 or some shit like that.
For real.
Yeah. It's been around for a long time.
Yeah, it was just different names and shit.
That's crazy. I didn't know it's been around that long.
Bro, when I got it, it was dollar for dollar, and
So
I'll say that.
Bitcoin, this
It was
whole
for the
like,
dark web. That's
Yeah,
what it was for.
Yeah,
so this whole Bitcoin thing just made it popular in a sense.
No, it's to some people they say it's a Ponzi scheme because people don't know crypto. You know what I
But
mean?
that's what they say about trading.
Yeah, people don't know how to trade. You know what I mean?
So what
People
do you
people are in debt, and I don't know how people are in debt with credit when credit is made for you to make money off of it.
Well, that's what I was gonna get. Is do you know how banknotes got started? The history of that.
a little bit. Banknotes was basically put so they can take your money and they'll give you paper so they could basically like keep your cash but not give you cash in return. It was like an IOU in a sense.
It happened with the Templars and the protection for people to go to Jerusalem. So what they would do is they would give you a banknote saying, okay, this is your stuff and you want to move it to Jerusalem. Okay, here you go. Here's your paper saying you own these things, this thing, these things. And we'll safely transport your goods with us, and the Templars will protect it all for you. And that's how it all started. So they were notes of your bank.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if everybody was to go to the bank, that FDIC thing, they can't cover everybody. They don't have that money to cover everybody.
Have y'all heard that there's a boycott
You know,
February 28th?
For
no,
what?
but before we move on, do you know why they did that? Because people were getting extorted and stolen from on their way to Jerusalem. So there was a demand for security.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's when it was go
so
back.
far.
When it was go back.
Mm-hmm.
A
Go
boy,
ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
nah, it's cool. I saw a boycott post. It's supposed to be the 28th. They say no Amazon, no online,
Oh, for that DEI stuff?
no Walmart, like no purchases. It's like, I guess, like a financial like boycott.
You're going to buy it the day before, so guess what? It ain't going to.
But my thing is like one day, I get it, but how long is that gonna last?
You know
People
what
done
kills
set
me?
their life up for this.
I'm going to tell you what kills me, brother. Why not have that same energy for the other administration? I just want to ask.
What happened? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. What's good?
We
Oh,
don't
got
want
any
to, but we
thoughts?
hear you.
I'm gonna
no,
stay
no,
out
no,
of this.
because
Yeah, I'm gonna
nah,
stay.
he said what happened. Why isn't that energy for the other administration? And then they got mad, like super quiet. So I was like, oh, what happened?
Nah, because I'm over here thinking of a good reason, but every reason I think of is an excuse. Cause there's no reason for them not to have the same energy. Because if they don't, it's just a double standard. How you gonna
Hypocritical.
how you gonna expect something and then not do it yourself? So that's where our people be. So we gotta focus on the ones who's actually like taking the change. You know, G made a good point in his video today. I did a reaction on it. Make sure y'all go see that video. It was my earlier lives, but he made a point where people are now starting to see and open their eyes, waking up that they're trying to make this system work for them rather than just keep it working for the people already that is working for.
And that's the essence of the government should fear you. You shouldn't fear the government.
Shout out Uncle Jimmy.
Uncle Jimmy, they still got stuff from last Christmas on their credit cards they want to boycott.
Yo, you know what I don't get too? People will buy things with their credit card and then they'll dispute it.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Hold on. It says Uncle Jimmy says if they want to boycott Christmas, spend no money for the whole holiday. That'll have an impact, but the consumerism is a sickness. My fault.
I
is.
say, you know what I think? I think November, December, there should be no income tax and no sales tax for those 2 months.
Yeah. Hey, check this out, 5'5". She a cutie though, but she's dangerous.
Right
Who
there.
that?
Summer
This is
Wheaton. I don't know. She's an influencer. I don't know. I guess she
Summer
did
Wheaton.
something.
Well, and to add what I said earlier, if there was no income tax or sales tax on November, December, that would allow a lot of people to be prepared for the end of the year transition to the next year thing.
But that goes to a whole nother talk, and this, the way our calendar set up is set up not to save. There is a holiday in every month. There's always something going on. So how can you really ever prepare if you into the system? Because one, you got January, there's New Year's. You know what I'm saying? February, there's Valentine's Day. March, I think it's Easter. April is what's April?
Nothing.
Around
It's
well, that's
Easter.
around
No,
that's around
Easter's
spring.
in April. I thought Easter. Was
Easter's in April. I
I
thought
thought
Easter
so.
was in March.
No, spring breaks in March.
There you go.
So
So
normally Easter's in April, but lately it's been going back and forth between March and April.
okay. So, you have those holidays, and then you have May, April, May, June. That's around like summer break. You know what I'm saying? Kids.
Memorial Day and then Mother's and Father's Day. Those days.
Then you got 4th of July. Then August you got Labor Day.
Oh, and then
Labor-
Juneteenth for June. So
Yeah, so you got a bunch of things. Then you got parades, and then you got to think about birthdays for families and stuff like that. If you got kids or just yourself, and then for the rest of the months, you got like Halloween, you got Thanksgiving, you got Black Friday. Now you got Cyber Monday. Then you got Christmas, and then if you celebrate all those other holidays like Kwanzaa, Hanukkah,
or the solstices, the 4 solstices, like
there
spring
you go.
solstice, summer solstice, winter.
There's always something going on where you would have to spend your money or save for.
Hey, Jimmy, that's a beautiful thing. You know, in my faith that I was born and raised in, we only celebrate the holy feast days and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So
can I chime in on this topic real quick?
no, because you're not righteous. Because you're Donald Trump Jr.
Or
Yeah, so-
you baby Trump.
So you know how you said how you're supposed to do this? A lot of men tell you that when they actually succeed and they make it, they tell you that you should prolong a lot of the stuff. Like you shouldn't have a kid just yet. You shouldn't even have a girlfriend until you get to that level. Because when you have a girl and you have a family, because of the things you stated, is part why it makes it a little bit more difficult to achieve that level.
Yeah, my thing is you shouldn't have kids till after your Saturn return, which is around 27, 28.
Yeah, well,
At 28.
Well, me and my wife, we started early, but
Mm-hmm.
we was fortunate. I'm not gonna lie. Our families, when we got married, they gave us a bunch of not gifts. We go by bullion, gold and silver and stuff like that. So that's how when we got married, we got a bunch of gifts, and it was gold and silver and all that stuff. So
And it went straight to the safety deposit box.
Yep.
No, but again,
You got
But that's good because you had a village. You know what I'm saying? And it takes a village to build a family.
yeah.
So
It was celebrated by the Catholic Church, but now it's a national holiday. You know that?
nah, yeah, and that's crazy. He made a good point with the Coca-Cola too. I believe Coca-Cola was the one who made Christmas popular. Cause
Yeah, they did.
Saint Nick was really a pimp, bro.
Yeah, he was.
in what way? Explain. I
Um,
just don't know. I want to be educated.
I don't know too much. So I'm not religious in no way, shape, or form.
Can
So-
you tell us, G?
Yeah, Saint Nick is not a real person. Saint Nick was created by the corporations, which you would know as Santa Claus.
Mhm.
These
I
are
thought-
corporate holidays. These are actually for you to spend money and consume.
Saint
So-
Nicholas.
No,
Go
Saint Nicholas was an actual saint in the Catholic Church, and
Yeah, but they use them as Santa Claus.
right. You're talking about the superficial, artificial
Yeah.
version, right? Yeah, no, but there was a Saint Nicholas that they based it off of.
Yeah, he was,
Yeah,
a,
actually-
priest. He was
yeah.
a priest. A priest.
But the reason he was a saint is because he made toys and gave them away to kids.
Yeah, and I
It's
believe.
just like Easter.
Yeah, in our beliefs, we go only off the Torah, the Tanakh, and all that. So we don't believe in religion. We don't believe in none of that. We believe in Most High God. We go to the ancient Paleo Hebrew.
Yeah, Saint Nick was a Franks thing in the 6th century for their.
Yeah, in the 6th century.
It was
Just like the people over there, I like to say the people over there, don't say their names or nothing. They come from the colonialist family, and then they're really gypsies, and they steal people's identities and stuff like that, you know. So A lot
But
of
wait,
people don't know.
wasn't Saint Nicholas a pimp? Not like a pimp, but didn't he have mistresses?
No, no, that's not the same Saint Nick.
No, yeah, I'm talking about the actual real.
The guy you're
Oh,
talking about, his name is Nicholas Koval. That's who you know
oh,
as Santa Claus.
okay, okay, okay.
No, that's the superficial blow it out
Yeah.
of proportion.
I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying now. Okay.
So they say Saint Nick, but he's not really Saint Nick. He's just who people call today Santa Claus.
Yeah, yeah, okay.
Yeah, there was no Santa Claus. There was a
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? So they say Saint Nick, good old Saint Nick, but that's to confuse people. The corporation did that to confuse. It's marketing. You know what I
Exactly.
mean?
That's why I have a video about that. How Christmas is actually supposed to be helping the kids and get the kids taken care of and spending time with their family and feasts and stuff like that. It's not about all this other shit.
What
Yeah.
about the thoughts of Christmas?
Hold on,
being-
wait. Don't move that way. So you know there's certain people that believe. My bad. Shit. I'm
Nah,
sorry. Go ahead, bro.
No. Go ahead. Because it looked
Nah,
like you
I
was gonna make
forgot.
a point.
This ain't your
No.
platform.
Yeah.
I get it.
Nah, he
But
knows
go
what
ahead.
I'm talking about. No, he knows what I'm talking about.
It's
Nah,
the same
That's why he
stuff
said
as
that.
So let me say my point, and then let's see if we was gonna make the same point. What about the people? Because I was gonna say, what about the people who believe that Christmas is a pagan holiday?
It is.
Well, it
no,
kinda
no.
was.
Hold on. Pagan for some, not pagan for some. Some people, it is their culture. Some people, it's not their culture.
Mm,
But if
see
you
what
go
I'm
back, if you go to the actual experts who actually break down the historical context of like the books of Mark and or the other apostles and stuff, their essence of what they were trying to do was come from another culture and incorporate the new Christianity. So they were trying to convert people essentially. So the reason pagans there is because they were trying to convert pagans into Christian.
okay.
So what they do, the tactic was back then, was to take what they already have in their culture and try to make a connection to Christianity and bring them in.
Yeah,
They did it with the Jays, they did it with all kinds of people.
yeah. If you look at,
Hold on. Fifth. What was you gonna say?
All I was gonna say is
nothing.
Hey, I don't know what happened to the applause right there. It kind of went away. Seriously. Certain conspiracy theorists believe that a lot of these holidays are to get people together and get accustomed to being in one household. That when the certain type of people go to get certain people, it'll be easier to find and do what they want to do because a lot of family members are under one household.
Yes, some of them are created like that, but some of them use other people's
Yep.
culture and made it into something it's some people's culture. Don't get it twisted.
Yep.
It just everything been brainwashed so much. So even if you go to Ephesians and all that, a lot of people don't use the Apocrypha and all that. So a lot of people forget that when you read the Bible from back then to today, that the same Bible from back then to today doesn't apply because they spoke in Old English, and in the word English, the meanings change.
Yes, that's why you have to go to the interlinear and you can get the original language out.
Yeah, or the blue letter and all that stuff, you know what I'm saying, to get the actual what that passive meant. It's just like everybody goes, you know what I mean, to John 3:16, which he was talking to Nicodemus. And they think like he's talking about the world, but he's actually talking to the Israelites. He's not talking about the whole world. So people get scripture confused a lot.
Well, but 2,000 years of trading and whatnot, we might as well say we're all related. So
Yeah. It's just they got us so indoctrinated. It's just ridiculous. So we're reaching a point in life that I see that even politically we're indoctrinated because we act so coaches defending one or defending the other. We're just not looking at things at a broader scope and what benefit the people. So I don't care who does it as long as it get done. So let's say everything that Trump is doing is wrong, right? I wouldn't care. Because he said it and he did it, and that's all that matters to me. See, this is actually somebody that's actually sane and actually doing what they say they're going to do, whether I agree with the policies or not. Make sense?
All right.
So when you've been in this country this whole time, and you see people making these promises and they don't, one thing you cannot take away from Trump, whether you like him or not, Promises made, promises kept by Trump Jr. His son, 5/5.
So
Yeah,
you said,
sometimes,
but where do you cross a line at?
or where do you draw the line in the sand? Is what you mean?
Yeah, where do you cross a line? Like, what would he have to do for no matter if he's pushing the policies where you wouldn't like mess
Well,
with him
when
at all?
I wouldn't be. Well, I'll be like, man, he
Like,
tripping.
what if he was Drake?
Yeah. What would be when he's
Well, there's no line to draw because there's nothing I can do about it. I had to deal with it for 4 years, so there's no need for me to get myself emotionally tied into it.
You know how you can draw the line? Voting in your local and then talking to those politicians.
Yeah, that's the most important. And people don't realize that.
That's
the
where
most
you
important
draw
part.
the line. You start there first.
Well, you
Because
can
the
get your
local
own
people
legislatures to do things that you want. You know what I'm saying? Locally.
Yeah, you got to start with your local representatives and work from there.
Yeah. So
That's why I'm in the.
Those are the ones that he's on. He's on them right now because he's so tired of us local politicians selling taxpayer dreams and not fulfilling them. I mean, y'all are correct. That's where
Whether you like
the
them or
difference
not.
really makes. Yeah.
whether you like them or not, Trump set the bar high.
That is a fact. This
Whether you
man-
like them or not, the next person that comes into that office,
So
You're gonna be able to tell easily if they're bullshitting.
So I suggest for inner cities or even rural areas, if you got an issue with what's going on in the country because of where you're standing, you better start bitching to your mayor and your little governors about how your state's run first.
Yeah, man. This man.
Because remember, the power in America starts with the states.
That's a fact.
look at Ron DeSantis.
And they changed quicker.
Look at
than
Ron
the
DeSantis.
4
He's
years.
trying to get rid of taxes on property in Florida. And nothing the federal government can do about it.
What you mean get rid of?
Property taxes. Eliminate them.
I heard you wrong. I thought you meant she was trying to get rid of property. I'm like,
No, property
what you mean?
taxes.
Yeah, no
Because
problem.
technically a lot of people don't know how to buy property in the United States. They see a house, they buy it, blah, blah. Then the taxes, you don't own that property, you actually renting that property. You don't own it.
Or people lose their houses because they lost their job and they can't pay the taxes on the
Taxes on it. Which when you own property in the United States, how you have to buy property is called unincorporated.
So yeah, that's why he's saying like if we got rid of the property tax, then people wouldn't lose their property because they lost their job for a year because they got hurt or a family member or emergency situation, but all kinds of things that we all
So
go
they
through.
got security.
Yeah, they don't have to worry about losing their property.
And that's going on in Florida.
Yeah, because most people got their wealth and property. So if you got your wealth and property, right?
Hold on.
called
Give me a
cash.
second. Shout out to Uncle Jimmy. Thank you for coming by. Thank you for coming to the channel, supporting, commenting. He's about to be off this. Blessed to you and the family. And have a good night. See you in the next
Yes,
one.
sir. Yes, sir. Peace and
Oh,
love
yeah.
to you, brother.
Oye, tío, te veo más ahorita otro día, bendición.
You guys want to know a fucked up thing about America that affects everyone historically?
Bendición.
No, like you know how like the history everybody complains about from one aspect or another. There's one thing that has fucked everybody, and it's been property taxes.
It took the wealth away. This
There-
country went to war over tax on tea. And
Yeah.
now you're getting taxed on everything.
Yeah, there was no taxes on people in the origin of this country. All they had was import-export taxes. That's it. They paid for everything.
That's crazy. What's this video you got on, G?
I just seen it. Social media influencer Summer Wheaton arrested for deadly Malibu crash. I just seen that she was a cutie, so I was like, well, let's watch the video.
Well, before he does that, G, I want to say thank you for bringing this content. And thank you for all the content you be bringing to my panel. I'm just being
right.
honest, bro.
Bro,
So
this
good.
man sent me a video earlier. Bro, that was hilarious. Thank you, G, for that content with DJ Academics.
Oh yeah, it's all good, man. Hey, man, we got past the content alone, man. Let people shine and grind off of it, man. Make their money and stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah,
I just seen that she was a cutie.
the government should not be in your pocketbook when it comes to your property.
Yeah, it shouldn't.
No.
Not even your car. You shouldn't have to register your car.
And as a matter of fact, that's pretty much going back to the King and Lord's times because you didn't own your property.
Yeah.
You were serfs.
That's going. As a matter of fact, you can go for you can go to Alexander the Great. He started doing that. You know what I'm saying? So I understand that I don't have to like the person, man, to see to see things get done. You know what I mean? I don't have to like the person.
Yeah, you know.
You know, most successful athletes don't really like their coaches until they get older in life.
Yeah, a lot of the white man history is about us overthrowing kings, saying, "Hey, we want our land."
Yeah, and that's the best way to do things. Because listen, if they can relieve all these taxes off of people, I'm for it. And then once they got all this stuff taken away, and then people put themselves in debt, well, that's them for that's their fault. You're paying up to 80 to 90% of taxes, and you don't even know it.
Yeah. Have you guys seen the movie Braveheart? I assume G has.
Yeah. Of course.
Have you said
Yeah.
words? Yeah.
Yeah,
That-
great.
Freedom.
No, that was about land rights. That was about, hey, stop trying to take my wife and have my first kid with her. All right.
Yeah, that was my movie right there, bro.
Yeah, they were. I mean, you know, white people got some shit. You know.
So what do you think is the best?
Are you talking about Mr. William Wallace?
Yes, sir. And he was tortured for it. Tortured for standing up to them.
Believe it or not,
How they said.
believe it or not, though, that happened to a real person, but his name wasn't William Wallace. That's actually
Well,
based on a true story. Believe it or not.
Yeah.
All I know is that if there's a will, there's a way. That's all I
Yeah.
know.
Y'all ready to get into this
You got
footage?
the name? You got the name? Of that person? Or you can't say it?
Of who? The person that I don't remember. I will have to look it up. I'll look it up.
Word.
But
Yeah,
she's cute though. She is a cutie. She seems like she got a lot of makeup in this picture though.
you
Is
know,
it
be the
me?
cute ones. That's crazy, man.
Oh man, I'm older now, and she's of age. She's probably about 28, 30. So I just wanted to just, you know what I mean, hit it one time and go.
Said,
I'm just messing with you. That girl young enough to be my daughter, brother.
Now at 8, a social media influencer behind bars tonight, accused of causing a
Damn. You know what's funny? You know what's funny? Look at the impact right to the driver's side. I guarantee you that the passenger was the one that died. You notice that? That the person that
Yeah,
was
because
driving?
the momentum travels through. Yeah.
That's crazy. Damn, that thing is destroyed.
Folded like a pancake.
deadly
Bro.
crash that killed a man along PCH on the 4th of July.
KCAL News assignment editor Mike Rogers back at the desk now. Mike, it happened when that influencer drove into oncoming traffic.
Yeah, that's right. And ultimately took that man's life. He was driving a black Cadillac. She was in a Mercedes. The civil lawsuit says that Mercedes was owned by her company and that she was at a party at the Nobu restaurant just down the road. We'll show you some video here of her. Summer Wheaton is who we are talking about. LA County Sheriff's Department announced today that they have arrested her and charged her with gross vehicular manslaughter while intoxicated, driving under the influence of alcohol causing bodily injury, and driving under the influence of alcohol with a blood alcohol content higher than 0.08%. That is a picture of her being led into the Lost Hills Sheriff Station, much different from those other photos that you saw. This is the crash. That's her white Mercedes, totally banged up. This all happened on the 4th of July. The victim's family.
The car killed the person in the SUV.
Shorty
Ain't that
messed
something?
up her life.
She must have been flying, dude, to kill
She
someone.
had to be doing like 100 and something miles an hour.
Yeah.
There's no way.
Now suing her as well as Hwood Group, which is her employer, and
Oh,
Nobu.
man.
She's suing the Nobu and the Hwood Group, saying that they should not have let her drive after she consumed that much alcohol. LA County Sheriff's Department says they've investigated this since July. They say she crossed over into oncoming traffic, and that is when she
That's
hit the
what it
man
was.
and killed him. She herself only sustained very minor injuries, was ultimately treated and released, and now she's behind bars. Guys,
It was a head-on collision. She may not have been driving so fast. It's because it was a head-on collision, dude.
Yeah,
It's-
that's
I wonder if she's probably asleep behind the wheel.
Yeah, probably. At least
there's
for
a possibility.
second. Yeah. Well, drinking, yeah, that's gonna happen. You're gonna for a second or two sometimes. Yeah.
So y'all can see that strip clubs, are not worth to be invested into because you can get sued also for somebody else driving. Yeah, definitely rest in peace to the victims.
But that
Man.
looked like what, 50, 45 mile an hour road, so 45 head on.
Yeah, that's probably like,
She
yeah. I
probably
think
did-
matter of fact, that is about because usually the California road is about 45. You're right.
Yeah, somewhere
Listen,
around there. I assume it's like Colorado. That's what I said.
I say
Man.
this. Nobody, you know what I'm saying? It looked like she had a good life ahead of her. She was a streamer, at least enough to get on the news. Feel me? So she had to be doing something for her life. Don't risk what you got going on for some drinks. You know what I'm saying? Call a Lyft. If you making that much and you could afford the car, make sure somebody could drive you home. You know, get a hotel or something like that. Call a friend. And if you ain't got nobody to call, you shouldn't be going out like that.
And if you're driving at night when you know people are drinking, I suggest staying on the outside lanes as much as possible.
Or, bro, don't be afraid to pull over to a gas station. Let it.
No, I'm talking about the lady who died from this. Like,
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Also, even if you feel like you too drunk, you know what I'm saying? Pull over somewhere, go to sleep, sleep it off.
No, don't do that. No,
No.
don't do that. You get arrested for that now.
Yeah, if
So
you
what happened
do-
to Mike Tyson? I mean, Michael Jordan's father. You can't do that no more.
No,
Michael Jordan's son.
You can do it if
No,
you
no,
take
no, no. When Michael Jordan's father got unalived for taking a nap on the highway, because
Oh,
that's
yeah,
what they used
yeah,
to
yeah.
say back then. After that happened to Michael Jordan's father, it became they don't want you doing that no more.
Yeah.
But you gotta pull. That's what I'm saying. You got pulled to the side of the highway, like pull to the gas station, pull over somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Let them know, you know, or pull to like a parking spot. Go to sleep. The main thing that they're gonna do is call the cops. You could just let them know,
I've
like, hey,
seen people be harassed by the police because they're in the parking lot sitting in the car. What you need to do is take the keys out and put them in the glove box. That way
Yeah.
they can't say you were driving because the keys are not in the car.
and the cops
In the
can't.
ignition, I mean, the ignition. It's the keys in the ignition is what triggers that you were driving. It doesn't matter if the car was moving or not. It's the keys in the ignition. So if you don't have the keys in the ignition and you're parked in a parking lot, you'll be fine. Just don't leave the keys in the ignition.
Yeah, and in our state CT, if you don't have the keys in the ignition and you in the car, they can't search the car for no probable means at all because you not driving, it's not operable. So
That's how
they
people
can't
get
search
away
it.
with sleeping in parking lots because you don't have the keys in the car. And they won't be hurt. They can look in it with their light and everything, but they can't do anything about you. As long as you're not like overnight, like in a wrong, like there are key places here in Colorado you can overnight park, but they'll tell you on Google Maps you can't do it anywhere because the cops will be like, you're not supposed to be here overnight. The business is closed.
You know, just be safe, man. Be smart, cause that's crazy.
Watch this one. Teen shot by San Bernardino County deputy while exiting his home. Let's see.
Good evening. I'm Micah Ullman. An investigation is underway after a sheriff's deputy opens fire during a chaotic scene outside an Apple Valley home. A family says a teenager was hit by the gunfire at the home on Monday night. KTLA's Shelby Nelson reports.
Hi there. And a short time ago, we received an update from the family. They tell us that the person who was shot is out of surgery.
Hi, Shelby.
He's at the hospital, Arrowhead Regional Medical Center, and he is going to be okay. In the meantime, we did receive an update from the San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department, which gives us a clearer picture of what happened last night. It's a first glimpse into a deputy-involved shooting in the high desert. A San Bernardino County Sheriff's deputy points a flashlight at the front door. Several people rush out, and then that deputy appears to fire his gun, causing a fourth person to drop to the ground. A family member sent KTLA a portion of the video and says the person who was shot is a 16-year-old boy. But the San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department refutes that, saying he is 18 years old and that he was armed with a large knife. The incident happened at this home on Central and Columbia Roads in Apple Valley, drawing a large law enforcement presence Monday night into Tuesday morning.
They had maybe 20 cars of police here. They were blocked off.
The video we've obtained is a secondhand recording First, it shows a deputy ringing the doorbell.
Look how he held the door. Look how he held it.
The deputy appears to be cautiously waiting by a pillar for several seconds. The San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department says that deputies were called out to reports of a black male wearing black clothing breaking into the home. They say the deputies, who were wearing body cameras, arrived and detained a black male in the driveway who later said he lived at the home. Deputies told the 911 caller to come out. A short time later, that's when you see the door open and 4 people exit, including Elijah Brown, who was allegedly armed with a knife. Law enforcement says the investigation is ongoing
Whose
and no
idea
arrests have been made.
was that to
It's
just
unclear.
run out?
I have so many questions. Why does he have a knife? If he did have a knife, where is it?
Why would they rush out though? Like if they already peeped that he cop was
Because
So it's
Yeah.
more than obvious you never really broke the law, because if you're in somebody else's crib and the cop or whatever it is and the cops are outside waiting for you, if you theoretically speaking, everybody goes out in a group and there's only one cop, he can only really catch one person.
yeah, but me, for me, I break the law, and if I break the law, I break it smart. I'm gonna go out the window with the back door or something. I'm not gonna just rush all out with the same people. That outcome right there is why I don't. How nobody thought that was gonna happen.
I'm just confused. Why was everybody running out the door like that? What was going? Why did they?
They were
like-
trying to get away. But
They
it's
wasn't
like,
supposed to be there. They probably wasn't supposed to be there.
yeah, I
You know,
understand
the
that
parents
they're
was
trying
probably
to get
gone or
away.
something.
There's a
I
lot
thought
of
they
there's
said-
a lot of holes in their story.
No, I thought they said that the dude that was outside that they established after that's his home.
And they
I mean,
said
the
he
first
was
dude
the
that
one
that was
breaking in.
yeah, but then they figured out that it's his crib and the people inside are the ones breaking in. So then they try to, because as if they're kids, they don't have the full mind. They're like, okay, if it's one cop and there's 5 of us, he can only grab one of us. I mean, that's why I said theoretically speaking. So I let out with that. But my bad, I mean to dominate. Go ahead, John.
You ain't dominate. Appreciate you for your input.
Well, I came to dominate. Trump Jr., come on.
He only got one button.
But I'm shocked they didn't put it on the news, you know. Maybe because he wasn't, you know, of a different race and he was Latino, so they didn't put the race card on that, because usually they try to put the race card on that stuff. So,
That is a fact.
and it does get old after a while, you know what I mean? I'm not saying police is perfect. That's not what I'm saying.
Let me tell you some
Okay,
time.
I
out to
think
let
I got a
people
better
know.
idea what happened here.
Hold on. Let me tell you some time out to let people know. Like, comment, subscribe. Make sure if you stay in tune, you go check out 5/5 channel, GFS, Mark's channel. Go like, comment, subscribe on their videos. They got great content. And yeah, what was you saying, Mark?
Before you say that, Mark, puñeta, hit the like button.
Yeah. So no, what I think, okay, so Fist is right. It was that dude's home, and he was chasing them out with a knife, is what I'm thinking. And the cop didn't know who's who, and he just saw a dude with a knife. Was like boom, 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 because and he's trained to do that. You know what I mean? They're just dumb cops that are trained to do things, right? They don't think very well, right?
Shoot first aspect. I want to make it home.
Yeah, they're not dumb. They're trained that way.
That's
Michael
what I'm
Jai
saying.
White talks about it. No, he talks. So they told Michael Jai White that he was too smart to allow his brain to be broken. So you could be smart, but you got to allow your brain to be broken so they can reprogram the brain so your brain can follow their rules.
So when the brain is broken, I think you're stupid.
You said what? When the brain is broken, what?
Yeah,
Nah,
when
he
you-
said
when
your
your
brain is
brain-
broken, he thinks stupid, and then he puts the face on. Smile, Mark.
No, I got a thug. No, I'm just kidding. Watch out, I'll hurt you. No, I'm just kidding. I couldn't hurt nobody unless you wanted to threaten me. No, but that's what I think happened. I think it was just a really bad situation, and let that, defending your own property. I get that, but chasing him out the door with a knife. I don't know. There's got to be a point where you stop. You know what I mean? So I think everybody was wrong, and I just think it was a bad situation.
Yeah, that was bad. Oh, my bad, guy.
No, go ahead.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna share the screen. Go ahead.
That was bad decision making on whoever's idea was to do it, and the people that followed through.
For
Bad
everybody,
decision.
it was just a continuous bad decision after bad decision for the cop too. You know what I mean?
That is a fact. So,
Oh, you about to do DJ Crackademics? I mean, academics?
yeah, this.
Oh, you guys ever watch? There's this dude in Arizona called Direct D, and he is suing the courts for trying to hack his computers and stuff. The sheriff's department. I mean, not the court, the sheriff's department. He's suing the sheriff's department. Yeah, and he's one of those dudes who follows the cops around and does like First Amendment auditing and all that. And he has like a background and everything in Arizona, like criminal background. And he wants to be a sheriff himself. He's like, I want to be a sheriff because there's no law to stop you from being a sheriff, even if you're convicted and all that.
I didn't know that.
Because it's a political office, you can get voted in. You don't have to get hired.
Isn't that what like The Rock did in his movie Walking Tall?
I don't think he was voted in as sheriff, but he was like going undercover for him or something in that movie. I don't remember.
Look at this video. This video is hilarious to me because this man, I feel we can all relate to the type of day this man had.
Recently released body cam footage from January 22nd, 2024 captures the moment law enforcement confronted popular hip-hop commentator and streamer DJ Akademiks after his Rottweiler reportedly escaped his home and caused chaos in the neighborhood. According to reports, the dog not only ran loose, but allegedly bit a neighbor, leading to police intervention. The footage offers a first-hand look at the officers' response as they address the situation with Akademiks.
How we doing? So what happened?
I recently just got rid of the puppies.
Okay.
Female dog.
Yep.
So I let them out in the backyard.
Okay.
Just to pee and poop and all that type of stuff. And
How you know somebody's lying?
Still don't even see how.
So you know he lying.
Listen to what he say though, right? Say he got.
I'm sorry, I'm texting away. Can you run that back a little bit, please?
This makes me think of Cat Williams when he said, "Oh, let the officer do their jobs. We gotta get out of here."
Look, man, this is hilarious.
His home and caused chaos in the neighborhood. According to reports, the dog not only ran loose, but allegedly bit a neighbor, leading to police intervention. The footage offers a first-hand look at the officers' response as they address the situation with Akademiks.
How we doing? So what happened?
I recently just got.
This man stuttering, bro.
Well, I mean, that could be a nervous thing.
Yep. So I let them out in the backyard.
Okay.
Just to pee and poop and all that type of stuff. And I guess some way, we still don't even see how, the female dog was a little skinnier, got out, and the male dog started chasing after her. She was following around. So,
So it was two dogs, not just one.
And they were fighting or something, or chasing each other.
Nah, so they got out the house.
Oh, his two
And-
dogs. Okay.
Yeah, and as they stated, a dog bit somebody. So it wasn't
One
just
of his
dog.
dogs.
Yeah, it was two of his dogs
Dang.
that got out his house.
Oh, and
And
they were
he
in,
already
not chained
stuttered.
up, and they like snuck out the door or something when he opened or something.
Hmm. And he already said that he let them out in the back to pee and poop. So how
Well,
did
if he's
they
got
get out?
a fence, and maybe anything could happen, right? Or like a neighbor could have opened the fence or something, or a kid or something. Who knows?
Let's see.
I was like
There's a lot
5
of
minutes later.
foolery.
I found the dog on Pleasant.
Okay.
And I guess the guy had him in the trunk,
The guy got bit in the arm.
Yeah.
One of the officers can be heard telling DJ Academics, "We got a report that your dog bit a guy in the arm down the street." Another officer adds, he says he was just walking when the dog came at him.
And lastly, is the mail, he said the mail bit him. Is the mail up to date on rabies shots?
Yes.
And you can get proof of that for me?
Imagine that. You just strolling along, probably having a good day.
And just
Yeah, like it looked like he in a good neighborhood, you know. Look like he living
I
well.
told
for
you when we
himself.
found that little boy, I was shocked that my dogs didn't mow.
yeah, that last week, right?
Maul? They didn't maul him?
Yeah, dog, like, because I got Caucasian Shepherds.
Would they naturally attack any kid though? You think?
No, they usually don't, but they're not familiar with them and they're very protective.
But it's a kid. I think the dogs could maybe unless you train them to be like that. I don't think.
No, they're not trained to do that. They're just weird dogs, man. They very aggressive. But they play with kids. They play, I guess, because they play with the other kids around here, so I don't think they.
That's what I'm saying.
clarify what
Maybe
that-
they had a natural inclination that thing is.
That's
no
one of the
threat.
kids, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's not a threat. You know?
Yeah.
That's a
Oh,
fact.
Rob
That
Jones,
is
you
a
want
best-
to Trump Jr. over there playing on his phone.
Yeah,
There you
because
go, brother. There you go.
my experience is dogs won't hurt kids unless their owner is aggressive or like on something, right? Or if they've been trained that way.
Well, my Tiber Mastiffs, they're gonna attack you no matter what. Those are in the back of my house. Those you can let nothing near those.
No, those things are huge.
Yeah, you can let nothing near those.
Yeah, dogs also naturally sense fear or danger. So
Yeah, if they sense fear of danger, they're gonna attack. But these dogs are, how can I say? These are one of the worst breeds you can get if you don't know how to control them.
Yeah.
I will be
Mastiffs.
Yeah, the Siberian Mastiffs. I don't recommend dogs. I don't recommend people to get that breed at all. If
unless
you don't
you
have
got
no-
money and knowledge,
unless you got time.
the dogs will eat you up.
Yeah, if you don't have time, like time, it took me 12 hours a day, like 2 years to have them to where I got them now. So it takes a lot of time to work with them. You know what I mean?
And they big, so you got.
Yeah, you gotta pretty much be a farmer to have those dogs. 'Cause
I
they're
would
all-
recommend you have a lot of acreage to have these dogs. Yes.
Yeah, because they need to be with you all the time, like you're saying, a lot of time.
That is a fact. Let's get back into this video though. Let's see what else he lying about.
Or you can call your vet and you can have fax it to me. All right, what's going to happen? You're going to get 2 summonses for running at large for each dog. And if it's vaccinated, you're scot-free. It's going to go on a bite quarantine. And he said he tried to put him in there and the mail got him. So I know there's a little bit of history here with the dogs over the last couple weeks. So I'm glad you got rid of the pups. Let me get this going.
So they already know about this guy and his dogs and pups too.
Because there was already incidents
So-
before.
So he's trying to be a dog breeder and he got in trouble with it. Okay.
No, he talks so much crap online that he wants a bunch of dogs at his house because he won't bust a gun himself. That's the type of guy this is. Do you even know this guy? Who this guy is?
No, I don't know.
The wars that you see in Chicago got escalated behind this guy.
That's true.
Trying to make one group tougher than the other one, saying that one group is bigger than the other one.
Who the academics you talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he started giving dudes nicknames and it's almost like he was shining a light, a negative light in a location that just boosted the negativity in a way. Like he was giving people some wild names and other people perceived that like they had to live up to these names now. It was just some wild shit. I mean, he ain't lying about that.
He an instigator. He did it for the views and didn't think he had to deal with the consequences. It's real. It's real.
No, that question I was asking is that I mean like instigator, not like philosophy or anything.
Repeat it. My fault.
No, in the private chat behind.
Oh.
Okay, I didn't know. I was just asking because there are those.
So he's a blogger. He's a blogger, right? That he started like this. He started like this, and then he went on a radio station, like on the Breakfast Club. He got a whole bunch of subscribers. Now he had a real influence on like music and like the consumers. Like he has a lot of young kids.
He's
that
what
listen
you call
to
a culture vulture.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I mean with that question. That's kind of an instigator looking to cause problems in communities and not and like try to gain power and control them and stuff like that.
That is not what you wrote there.
No, but that's what the essence of the question is.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know that either. He shed some light to me too.
Yeah, because you know the whole.
Yes, he's exactly what you wrote in the back chat.
Thank you.
Without people knowing it. I think people misunderstanding what you're saying. But
Well, I'm
yes.
not trying to say it is the thing.
No, yeah, that's his mentality towards the culture, being that.
Yeah, I wasn't informative enough to even answer your question. That's why I was like, I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's historical context is what I'm referencing.
No, yeah. In the general, the way it's presented, no, but the way you're putting it, yes. Yeah.
So we already at, just for some recap, for any people who just joined or anything like that, the cops are in his house because he has an incident with his dogs. Not one dog, but two dogs got loose, a female and a male. And he's already known for prior incidents for puppies that he had at his residence. So let's see what's going on. He's also looking for the vaccination papers.
American bullies are good breeds if you have kids, brother. They are good breeds because they go with people and kids, but that is a good breed.
Yeah, I got some pets too.
Hey, I need where's Pluto's records?
You can tell you like I need
Yeah. I know I brought him to get the rabies thing. You know, where's all that document?
Does he have the rabies tag on his collar?
No. You know, because I brought the puppies like away from the mom got away in the backyard. Pluto followed. Some guys try to like.
Bro, tell me he don't look like one of them people that be trying to ask you for some money at the gas station. He be like,
Dude,
yo,
academic,
give me
yeah.
$1. I go
Yeah,
over
you're
here
lying.
and I'm gonna go grab this. And then remember when I did that for you, bro? Yo, I know you from the block, yo. I know who you is. You don't remember me, Papi? You don't know me? I'm your tío.
I thought that's how everybody did business. No, I'm just
This is what he look like.
Put them in the back of the backyard. Pluto followed. Some guys try to like put them in the back of his trunk and he get the guy. So like animal control is here, and then he like certain stuff to make sure he's good. The record, the one that like
The male, the one that bit him, yeah.
We just need Pluto's records.
If you want to send them both over, you could. That way he's got them on file. Which one's in the back?
Female.
The female? Yeah. She's friendly. She'll lick you.
Whoa.
Pause.
But what he said, right? Did y'all peep what he said on the phone? He said,
man, y'all got better ears than me. I'm not used to listening to radio time.
he said that someone tried to put the dogs in the trunk.
Oh, so he should be okay then. You don't have to worry about it.
Who?
They
But
try to
who
take his
trusts it?
dogs.
But what car does this person have that he just putting a dog in the trunk? 2 dogs at that.
Well, if he's got the air flowing and he's moving around, it's just a situation to handle them so that way they don't bite anyone else. I don't know. I'm just guessing.
That's crazy. I'd
I
rather
don't know
put
because
them in
airflow. As long as there's airflow, the dog. Well, he might be back there. We'll be fine as long as there's airflow.
Hey, I'm about to get off this live, B. I'm about to relax for a little bit before I take a nap. Because, I got to be up at like 7 in the morning, B. I'm going up there tomorrow like at 9 a.m. I'm not capping.
You got anything to say before
Peace
you
and
up?
love.
Yeah, a couple of things, man. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the brothers on the panel, man. Definitely Mark, definitely GFS. And you here already. And if you're not subscribed to this channel, then what is you doing in the building? You better be subscribed and hit that notification bell so you don't miss nothing that the brother do. Because the brother is a movement. You know what I'm saying? And can I get a round of applause for Donald Trump Jr.?
I salute, peace, balance, success.
He got his Illuminati badging.
Uh-oh.
That's why he had to get off the live. Let's continue with the footage.
Let's get back into this.
Yeah. Something like that.
That's right.
That's the female.
Yeah, you can email it to me.
Here the first day
Health officer gets a copy. You get a copy.
For what?
the old alarm system.
Yeah.
They couldn't shut it off.
So,
Just yelling like,
got you.
intruder,
You gotta keep talking
intruder.
to how- try not
You
to
better
let
get a
loose
few
from
$1,000s in tickets.
That's a
I mean,
fact.
potentially you can get an assault charge too from this, right?
Yeah, he could get a assault charge for the dog, yes.
But y'all heard what the officer cop said? I mean, the lady officer said.
What is that?
She said that the alarm, they didn't know. I think she said when the first bite, they didn't know how to turn off the alarm. How you don't know how to turn off the alarm to your own house?
Because your mind's flustered from the bite and you're thinking about the bite.
Yeah, but the bite
Yeah, but
happened
he
on
didn't
the
get bit.
street. That's what
Somebody
I'm
else
saying.
got bit.
Oh, he forgot. Okay, my bad. I had to flip.
Nah, sorry. Look, I'm gonna play it back.
And how did you hear that?
Yeah, I can't hear nothing.
For what?
The old alarm system. They couldn't shut it off.
So,
Just yelling like,
got you.
intruder,
You gotta keep talking to
intruder.
how- try not to let him loose from that minimum for 10 days. You didn't quarantine. Standard policy.
Go back to
I got the.
Yeah, you can email it to me.
Here the first day
So,
then.
health officer gets a copy. You're gonna get a copy.
For what?
The old alarm system. They couldn't shut it off.
So,
She's wondering if he broke in, got
got you.
bit.
You
Intruder,
gotta keep talking to
intruder.
how- try not to let him loose from that minimum for 10 days. You didn't quarantine.
Yeah, she's wondering if the dude broke in and got bit, and he doesn't want to say that. I don't know.
It sound like a whole bunch of hoopla. Cause this is what I'm thinking, right, from the information. And when I even watched it, this is what I still think. He tried to get into the house, whatever he was doing. He probably tried to get into the house, and the dogs took off. Or no, he tried to get into the house, the alarm went off. When he tried to go get the alarm to turn off, the dogs darted out because he left the door open. The first dog went, the second dog chased after. That's usually what happens, right? He probably got the alarm off, and then everything happened how it happened. Because as soon as the cops came and they asked him what happened, he looked at the front door and was like, I don't see how, but somehow they got out. But he also said he let them in the back. Now let's finish watching the video because later on he mentions his defense. that he has.
Mm.
So it just doesn't make sense.
I think he didn't want.
What
I think
happened?
he didn't. I think he didn't want a fellow person of his community to go to prison or something. Maybe I don't know. That's just a thought.
I think he just makes foolish decisions, and it's probably karma.
Man, you
'Cause
know he make foolish decisions at work.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like,
So, and this probably is karma, because listen, as a dog owner, especially he got a hyper breed, social breed at that. You need to like give him love. It seems like he probably don't give him love, especially when you see another piece in the video when they
Or
give him the dog.
he might be even worse. He doesn't want them to be nice to anyone.
yeah, there's no such thing as a bad dog, but there's a such thing as a bad owner.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he might be like teasing them and making them rough and tough to like make sure they hurt people.
Or he not giving them the attention, because he also said puppies. Anyone who got dogs and breeds, you know that you're really not supposed to keep the litter together, because it causes fights over dominance. You also have to be careful with the male and female, because the male is overprotective for the female, or sometimes the female actually fights the male.
That makes
Because
sense. I'm pretty sure breeders have to separate the family dogs and stuff. And when they're like getting to a few months or older, they're starting, biting and stuff, right?
yeah,
Yeah,
so
you have to trust the father dog, and you
mhm.
got to make sure that the father dog doesn't have microaggression. Otherwise, he will attack the puppies.
Yep,
Yeah,
and
that's what I
vice
was thinking.
versa. Because sometimes the boy dogs, if you keep the litter, the son will attack the other males, especially the father, to
Yeah, to
assert
show dominance.
dominance. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm here to take over. You're old. Yeah, I got you.
So it just looked like he lacks the common sense of just owning a dog, especially with different genders. Cause it's easier to have two boy dogs, but it's hard to have like two girl dogs, or a boy and a girl dog. You just
Someone from the health office comes out after 10 days and then they'll give you paperwork. And then they'll give you paperwork. You can definitely get 2 summonses for running at large. 1 for each dog.
And those are summonses you mean?
$100 minimum fine, up to $250 plus the court.
After the court is
Not for running at large, you have to. Yeah, for running at large, you have to. Okay, so just do whatever you can do to keep them in the house.
Hey, at least this officer knows what he's talking about. Jeez.
Yeah, figure it out again.
that's a fact. I think there's animal control.
You're probably right.
Yeah, that's New Jersey Animal Control.
That's why he knows what he's talking about.
And he got fined, and he got to go to court. Crazy.
Give another summons, not to be coming right to the point. He got bit, so again, if he goes to the doctors and all that stuff, he can, anything civilly, he can come after you. So it's up to him.
Yeah. He could walk him. He could walk him on a leash.
know he
right?
gonna
Yeah, you can leash walk, do anything you want. Just don't let him loose for that 10 days. Yeah. You can let him run around the yard as long as you can be with him, stuff like that. Okay.
Again, he got out of the backyard, which is completely fenced off. I got to figure out how he got out of there.
You see his posture.
But they ate through the wood. So then they got into the backyard.
Is the electric fence maybe? I mean,
You got a rock wall. You can't have a wood fence with a rock wall.
There's electric perimeter around, but I took it off both of them. It wasn't working for a while. But I only let them out. They're usually never in the front yard. They're only in the back.
One thing you could do is put cylinder blocks under your fence.
Yeah, both sides.
Yeah, both sides. Or you can put the fence inside the hole and have them like a little space between them.
Listen, this man said they're usually on the balcony. They chewed the wood off, and they jumped off the balcony and got into the backyard. Bro, they're already hyper. he not doing the proper things. And then he also mentions later on in the video, a few seconds later, well, let's just watch it. He mentions the collars and the fence.
But obviously, somehow they got out in the backyard. I'll figure it out.
Happens. So, all right. At least you got the rabies stuff, and I'll follow that up. And
I think they're right. He
both of them. It was working on the balcony, but they ate through the wood. So then they got into the backyard.
Get the electric fence, maybe. I mean, get the electric fence for them.
Yeah, I do have
These guys would be good for that.
There's electric perimeter around, but
yeah,
I took it off both of them. It wasn't working for a while, but yeah, I only let them out. They're usually never in the front yard. They're only in the back. But obviously, somehow they got out in the backyard. I'll figure it out.
Happens. So, all right. At least you got the rabies stuff, and I'll follow that up. And
see, so he took the collars off. This man is just a bozo.
No, I don't believe the story. I think there's something else going on.
2 + 2 don't equal 4 with him, so that equals 6 because it ain't adding up.
Look at how he's standing, his posture.
It's like being in a situation where people want to mess with you, but then you want to try to have peace when they cross the line because you don't want to have more stuff than you already are dealing with. Maybe that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. He don't know how to handle pressure.
That's a fact.
And, I'll drop it in the mail for you. Oh, so you probably have everything in a couple days. Okay. All right. Thank you, sir. All right, guys. Remember the last?
Yeah. All right. Take it easy.
My name,
Huh?
First one you remember my name, huh?
Ask him check on the pups.
Yeah. You have collars for them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Whenever you let them out, put collars on them. You know, just when you let them out, so that way if they do get loose, people who find them know where they go.
Yeah. It's really cool though.
Because when they don't have collars, it makes it 10 times harder for us to find out who they belong.
She's like, nope.
I thought you were going to keep one of the pups.
Well, so yesterday I handed them off to someone to do all the stuff for me. It's too much for me to do. So
Stuttering. He just don't know what to say at all.
I think he doesn't want to talk to them, dude. Is what it is.
He's nervous.
Oh no, he's okay. He likes to rat, so he likes talking to the police.
Or then that means he's hiding something.
Yeah. Plus, you see, the dog is not obedient at all.
So one of them is getting vaccinated.
Okay.
Today, and supposed to be brought back. The other is supposed to be sold. And we sold one.
Yeah.
One's getting vaccinated and coming back. And yeah, but that boy, he's super protective. I guess it's
yeah.
To make matters worse, after receiving a citation for his loose dog, DJ Academics was later pulled over while driving his Mercedes G-Wagon, all within the same day. The string of incidents added to an already eventful and chaotic situation for the popular streamer.
He's still with that chick? Oh, that was 24. Okay.
The same thing happened to Ice-T when they threw the book at him.
Don't worry, bro. I'm also with the Mulver Township Police Department. You ever drive?
Said the same thing happened to Ice-T.
Yeah, he was trying to take his Porsche to get registered, and the cop busted him. And you're like, the cop would just give him a hard time, and then Ice-T got all wound up and made it worse. You get a lot. It's pretty funny.
See,
you go buy a Mercedes. That's the Mercedes you want right there, G-Wagon.
Yeah, this man though, he's everything just he be stumbling over his words, not be adding up. Look at this. This is hilarious.
Driver's license, registration, proof of insurance. Where you guys heading? Oh, you live right there? All right. Sorry, I'm blind. You guys. I've never been I don't. I'm usually not on this side of the town. I'm over by Route 9. Which house is yours?
One important.
Oh, it's keeping on.
See, this man think he know all officers. He say he been to my house before. That's a wild statement. Not coming from him, I guess.
And where is this again? Chicago or
This
New
is
Jersey.
New Jersey? My bad. I'm sorry. You said that. I forgot.
Nah,
We're
New
doing more
Jersey's
vehicle theft
irrelevant.
detail. Your gate.
What happened, G?
I said everybody forgets New Jersey because it's irrelevant.
Your gate was open.
Shout out New Jersey, man. Shout out New Jersey. Shout out all that side. New York, PA, all of that, Philly.
Yeah,
I was gonna stop. I saw a car in there. I didn't want to bother you. It was late.
I see you guys with that.
Yeah, that's me.
I get it. It's all good.
Yeah, I was just over there earlier today.
You do the Lord's work. I can't even.
Right. You have a.
The Lord's work is crazy.
I mean, I was when you say that to the cops, like you're sticking that nose in the ground.
Yeah, he. By the way, New York and New Jersey has a rift. That's why I say that. But the Lord's work is. Let me find out. Academics is Trump Jr. III.
Yeah, that's a wild statement, man.
And you got the registration? All right, no biggie.
It's cold out here.
Yeah. How's your driving history? Any tickets recently at all? Sir? Any tickets recently? No? Okay. All right, while you're doing that, you can roll out the window. I don't want you guys getting cold. Just keep the window cracked just so when I come back up, all right? I'll be right with you guys, all right?
Can you pause it for a second? So the difference between Ice-T and this one, when Ice-T was in the middle of the day trying to do it like the right way, he just didn't have his vehicle registered when he was taken to the DMV to register, and the cop was just giving him a hard time and being confused. This is different. You're in the middle of the night driving unregistered. What's going on here? You know what I mean?
And he's down a block from his house. That is the worst. You almost made it home.
Is that his lady in the car or?
Probably not.
That's everybody's lady.
Yeah, because
that's the neighbor girl.
Yeah, he got a full car. There's people in the back seat too.
I didn't even look. I was just looking at the two right there.
Yeah, they blurred it out when he go back. Let's see if they show it.
Insurance. Sorry, my eyes are going. You mind if I hold the phone? All right, thank you. You got a vehicle registration?
I don't have an up-to-date one. It might be at the house.
All right, well, that's why I'm stopping you. Your vehicle's expired. All right, your registration through the state of New Jersey is expired. All right, you're aware that you need to have that on you at all times? All right, it's not in the vehicle at all?
No, I think it's at the house. They usually mail it.
Okay. All right, just give me 1 minute.
Oh, so he just didn't put the stickers on.
He lives at the corner.
Yeah, that happens when you have multiple. I
get that. That's
happens
different.
to me a lot.
Yeah, I understand that. That makes sense now. No? What's up, Seth?
You're on mute.
I
think he's saying lunch.
He came over. I ran the plate because it was all blacked out.
Yeah. I was saying there's more. Listen to the next part.
No. Wait, stop there. He said the plate is all blacked out. Like he spray painted it black.
Yeah. What? Well, no, not spray plate. He probably got a plate cover. People usually have that on their plates. It's kind of like
it's all
intended
black?
for yeah, it's for the toes. So
Oh,
tools
okay.
can't read your plate.
Okay.
Hold on. Listen to the next part.
Came back as expired. Doesn't have the registration of the vehicle. Says that it was, he might have it in the house, but it's already expired.
Yeah, it's fine.
So. Once again, my name is Officer Mike with the Marlboro Township Police Department. I am running you a ticket because it was expired since 3 of 23.
3 of 23.
That's what my question was going to be.
Wow.
How long has it been?
3 of 23 in this video. What?
Was last year or this year?
Let's check.
That was a year. This was on one. Go back up. This was
January 22nd.
122. Yeah.
Yeah, I
24.
see.
So almost a whole year.
10 months.
That his
Been 10
thing was
months.
expired.
10 months.
So it wasn't that he just forgot to put a tag on it. This man was just driving. He was riding dirty.
Yes, I see what you're saying. That's way past expired. So what I did I did write you the ticket. Okay, I did you one favor. I don't know if it's going to work because it's so far out of date. I wrote on the back of your ticket is a PIN number, so hopefully you get it registered. If you can do it tonight and get it fixed, that'd be a big plus. Let me know if you can read my handwriting. If you can't read my handwriting, I'll go back and rewrite it. Just let me know if you can read it. I know my handwriting is not the best. It kind of is like a second grader. All right.
7, 112. Is that 5?
I have to see. I can't see.
That cop went out of his way to help him.
Yeah, because they know him.
I'm just like, dude, if I was in that situation, I would have got a ticket and he wouldn't have helped me.
It's because
Well, he lived in a very ritzy neighborhood. He lived
That's
in a
true
very, very
what
ritzy
I'm
neighborhood.
saying. That is living proof for everyone.
For real. And he working for them. He probably running the neighborhood watch as we speak.
I wouldn't doubt it from academics.
Oh, not only that, I bet he's at the nice, the super upper class parties, giving them whatever the, stuff they're not supposed to be having,
Yeah, he over there supplying them donuts and coffees for life. Just to be their friend. He funny like that.
That a whole fact, as you would say.
That's a 5. 145. All right, sir. Here's your driver's license. For future reference and any vehicle, you need to have that registration.
Yeah, I think this is the only one because I think this is like my oldest car, so like all my other cars are like I used to really do registration, but whenever I see the thing, they'll mail it to me, I'll just send.
I got
send
you.
it back.
Yeah.
His excuse was that that's his oldest car.
It happens, believe it or not.
No, I see. My thing is wouldn't you want to try to organize your registrations to where they're hopefully done all at the same time?
Well, you can't have them all at the same time because it depends when you buy the vehicle.
No, but if you're right, but if you have multiple vehicles, because what I'm saying is this dude wasn't thinking, obviously, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, but if he was thinking like he should have done, right? He would have, if he wants to. This is what I would have done in this situation. I would have not drove that vehicle or registered it until all my other vehicles came up for registration. And I'm going to try to line up all my cars to register at the same time. That's how a lot of older people do it too.
Yeah, but a lot of people that got money, they don't even care. They just take the ticket and just pay for it and then go get it registered. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah,
that's a privileged mindset is all I'm gonna say.
It is a privileged mindset, but that's how they look at it. I know somebody that has so much money that he don't have insurance on his car and he don't care if he crashes into you. He'll just buy your car as the value and don't even care.
So let that be a lesson to people. When you get to know somebody, look at these little clues. Like, are they registering their vehicles? Like, are they organized? Like, are they just rich and throwing their money at everything? Like, what kind of, you know what I mean? Like, I know both kinds of sides of the table here. There's rich who actually organize and correct, and that's why they're rich. And then there's rich because they're just part of the problem.
Yeah, he got rich off of
being a part of the problem.
Yeah, so he don't care
He got rich off another man's name.
of other people's misery. That's how he got rich. Other people's miseries. I'm gonna have to go on this one though, bro, because I gotta eat and all that. Peace and love to y'all. I'll catch you on the next one, brother. You already know love is love. You know what I mean? Peace and love to everybody. And Trump Jr. is sleeping right now.
And go subscribe to G like Trump Jr. would.
Yeah, subscribe to Set Works if you popping in here. Subscribe to him. Subscribe to Thoth Mark. Subscribe to me, 5/5, Making of a Man TV. Uncle Reacts. No, Uncle Duke Reacts. Oh my God.
Set Works.
Set Works. Marathon Kev. Caucasian. I hate saying that. Caucasian.
Just call him Squatch.
Yeah, Caucasian Squash, but that's his name of his channel. So he has to put Caucasian Squash on there.
Yeah.
Blah blah. I just don't like that saying that. It seems kind of divisive. Not for him, but when I say it seems kind of.
I understand you. I feel it.
Yeah, I don't be with that. Peace and love to everybody, man. I'll catch you on the next one.
Thank you for pulling up, G.
Thank you for having me on your platform, brother. I appreciate it.
No problem. Have a good one.
You too, brother.
Till next time. Hey, Mark. What's your Discord? It's not showing me that I got a friend request. What's your name?
Okay. Let me double check. I think it's just Thothmark, but if you want to try.
Gotcha.
Double check. I forgot how to do that one. Yeah, just Thoth and then space and then Mark. So it's 2 words.
Gotcha. Give me 1 second. Did you get one?
Yep. Oh yeah, okay. You must have had an older one then.
Here we go, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna send you an invite to my Discord. And I have like 50 Discord channels.
More.
I got cryptos, I got gaming, I got the occult stuff, I got all kinds of channels. And I didn't even get to put my stuff and put it there, but people are all busy in their own lane, you know. It's all good.
That is a fact. Got you. Just join.
It's gonna take it. Once you get that thumbs up and it tells you to wait 10 minutes, I can fast forward that for you.
All right.
Because it won't put you on my members list to get verified.
Got you, right.
And then once you're on the list, then I can change your role and make it to where you get fast forward.
I'll do it right now. Check them out. You know. So, guys, if y'all don't know, y'all watching in real time, I'm gonna be on Thoth Mark's channel Sunday.
9:30 p.m. Eastern.
Yes, sir.
And my brother will be there. He's the co-host.
Word.
It's 2 of us, yeah. And then we just try to get people on that we know and approve of. I'm not doing that whole StreamYard thing. No, thank you. You guys got bigger balls than me when it comes to that shit. I don't want to deal with it.
Nah, I felt that. I use this because soon in the near future is gonna be real helpful for me. Getting out content.
Right. I probably should open it up myself to StreamYard, but I'm gonna wait for maybe a year until the divine timing is better for me. And it's not good timing for me right now to like try to expand that way right now. I gotta try to stick with people who are like on a similar path, and you know,
I understand that, yeah.
Like I don't think I could hang like Fitz does, dude. I'm like, or like Chaotic Truth. I'm like, this dude. Dang, I wish I could be like deal with these people like that. Like you crazy, dude. I'd hang up real quick half the time. With I'd be, I'm done. Show's over. Forget this. You guys are wild. I can't stand all this rude language and the way y'all.
They be going on for hours.
That's why I can only get on that show for a little bit. Did you see me this morning? I was on there. Yeah. I'm telling that dude. Forgotten to be. I was fun though. It reminded me back in the day with my like high school beef when you mess around with like in 5th grade. There was this dude named Todd, and I was kicking the ball off the gym wall, and the gym building was like 2 stories, and all the other parts of the school were 1 story, classrooms and stuff. So the gym was big. It had a big wall you can kick the ball off of, right, back and forth. You just keep kicking it, so you get, practicing that soccer leg, right? And kicking it far or kicking it low, whatever it comes back to you, and you don't have to go fetch it on that. And it's like a solo practice kind of mentality, right?
Mm-hmm.
But Todd comes, the bell rings, and in my mind, I'm like, all the kids, I could catch up. I got a few more minutes, right? Fuck it, I'm just kicking the ball a couple more times. He comes along, he's like, the bell rang, and kicked it way out in the soccer field. And the soccer field was massive. And he turns around, and I just socked him right in the nose. Didn't say a word, dude. I was just like, boom! He's all bleeding. He runs to the office president. I was like, shit, I'm in trouble.
Because it's like, mind your business. Like, why you interrupting me?
Yeah, dude. That was the first time I ever got, like,
that's
in a one-on-one confrontation and punched a dude.
In Spanish language, well, in Puerto Rican language, is "Tati quieto." That's what you told him. You just told him, like, sit down.
Yeah.
Yes.
He didn't sit down though. He went crying with a bloody nose.
Somebody stop bothering you.
But he didn't stop bothering me because of that. He stopped bothering me because I was grounded in recess and never was allowed to go outside for the rest of the year. I had to copy the dictionary and shit from the beginning and just keep copying it for the rest of the year. They didn't care how far I got. That was my assignment. Copy the dictionary.
I also got the thumbs up.
Okay, cool. New member. All right. Verified. Let's add roles. Let's put you on. Member of the flock, wing person, and the sub. There you go. Now you can see everything.
Yep. See it right here.
So I have general voice channel for anybody who's not a sub or like, one of my peeps. So they won't be able to get in the subs voice channel or down in the private channels. They won't be able to see all that. That's just for us, our subscribers. And when I say subscribers, I mean to Twitch, not YouTube. They have to pay to get in.
Yeah, so I'm building my Twitch. I just got to read everything. I want to make sure I read through.
Or if they're a YouTube member, that's the same thing as a subscriber on Twitch. So once you get to 500, I think you start getting members on YouTube, which is the same thing as subscribing on Twitch.
Yeah.
But you get to set the price. That's the difference. Twitch doesn't let you set the price to subscribe.
Okay.
YouTube does. The lowest is like $2, I think, $2 or $3. So you can set it to. Mine's at $5. I was just like, well, if it's $5 on Twitch, it'll be $5 on YouTube. That was
Making it fair.
Yeah.
That's what's up. I like the setup.
And you need to set up security for your Discord. So what I have is little bots. I have Dino.
I saw that.
Yeah, so there's bots that help secure your Discord from websites.
Can you
There's
get
like-
that from the App Store?
No, or they're actual websites for your
Oh, I was
computer.
about to say.
Oh yeah, no. Because what it is the website monitors your Discord channel. Does that make sense? And it was all
Yeah.
free. I didn't have to pay for it. You just got to spend a whole day setting it up. That's the thing.
Okay.
Yeah, it takes time. So go watch YouTube videos on having a secure Discord channel. Figure it out that way. Spend like an hour researching how to make, or which one you want to do, or which one's the best, and which little hold on, I'll show you.
And when you drop videos on your Discord, it goes to your Twitch and your YouTube.
No, so like if I go live on Twitch or do anything on Twitch, automatically my bots from the websites will pop it up into my channel for me. That's why I said you have to spend the whole day, because there's a lot you got to do. So there's Dino, there's ping cord, there's server stats. You know, like it depends on what you want to do. You know, because my server stats will tell me things like how many things people have done, how long they've been here. It even levels people up for them. The more they interact, the higher level they'll get. So then I can like, oh well, you're a low level and you've barely been here, so I don't know who you are. And oh, you've been here and you're level 10. You see what I'm saying?
That's fire. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is the information I need. Hold on, I'm trying to find a pen, because I usually write things in my phone, but I'm not a person. So I don't.
I suggest
I'm real.
locking your server up before you have it all set up, the security.
Yeah, because so at first I'm someone who takes action, because sometimes it takes me a while to actually utilize it to the full potential where it fits my plan. But I've noticed that these things are useful, so I started building them, whether if I had a clear vision or not. So I've always been saying Discord. I know Discord is useful, so I just started one. The idea was to start a service for service Discord, but I don't have the network yet to start something like that.
Well, see, I don't have a network. I didn't have nobody either, and I just built it. So that way, when I did have the network, it was already ready.
Yeah, so that's kind of what I did, just to have it. And
But
that's
you
why
want that security set up too. Look, let me tell you these two things: BEEMO, BEEMO.
Wait. You said VEEMO?
No, B like
B.
Gotcha. B. So it's BEE like a B, and then MO. And then another one is Arcane, ARCANE.
Wait, AR.
CANE.
I've heard of that one.
And then Dino.
I think a lot of gamers use Arcane.
Mm-hmm. And Dino is important too.
Word Dino.
And if you go to search these things, like Dino Discord, they'll bring up the website and it'll tell you everything you need to know.
Okay.
The thing you want to do is find out YouTube information about it, how other people did it. That's what you want to. Because I don't want to tell you mine specific, because I just copied another guy's and like modified it in my own way.
Where?
So, because it's not.
I'll do my research.
Yeah, there you go.
Because I'm also trying to I'm going slightly mad.
Why V? What's up, V? Tell us everything.
Why?
Now tell us what you want to tell us.
While damn, I lost my train of thought. For the Discord, what I want to do is that's what I was gonna say. I want to drop my game show on there.
Oh, that sounds fun.
So I want people to be able to like build the community on there, but also be able to watch certain exclusive content. Cause on YouTube I gotta blur out all the paraphernalia,
Mm.
so it's gonna make the content kind of like watered down. So if they go to Twitch, they can at least watch it. Cause I don't think Twitch really has anything allowed with smoking. They just
Well, the general consensus for streaming is if it's legal in your state, you can do it.
yeah. So as long as I'm not promoting it
Yeah.
without a like sponsor, like if I'm backed by a dispensary, then obviously I can do that. If I have the right licenses and stuff like that, they say.
Yeah.
But
It
can't
depends
just
on your state laws.
yeah, and I can't just be promoting just that I have it. So
So you got to research your state's laws on streaming and paraphernalia.
yeah, it's pretty basic. I know as long as, like I said, you don't promote it, and I'm not promoting to sell or promoting it to for use.
Or, unless you're an LLC and you have your own just company or something, then
Yeah, so
don't do it.
I'm also trying to do what can I say? Yeah, with the game show, there's like a whole production. So I'm gonna have commercial slots, kind of like how YouTube has it. So if it's on YouTube, they're probably gonna get a different version. So it's gonna be a lot more, not a lot more ads, but with the ads that YouTube gives and then the ads that I have on it, it might seem like a lot and then way more watered down than if you probably go into Twitch or if you go into my Discord. You'll see way more like uncut. Twitch will be like the full videos. You could get memberships where you can be actually like a part of the show on certain like events that we do. Cause I'm planning on taking the game show as a season, so I got like 2 seasons down already. I got
If this goes good, you could even potentially have music in breaks, and like you know how like some shows have bands in there.
Yeah, so I'm working on a soundtrack. So
well, I was saying like you could, if you're successful enough, you can have people increase your revenue by getting stars on, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, like rappers or whatever, and let them perform or whatever, like Saturday Night Live or something like that.
Yep.
Like how they would do that. Yeah.
And that's where the mixtape, well, the soundtrack comes along, because when I build the soundtrack, my goal for the soundtrack is to have local artists. Kind of like, so the soundtrack, I want a producer that I have to build kind of like game show beats. So if you hear a lot of, I don't listen to a lot of new stream hip hop or music like that. I like to listen to a lot of everything. But the new stream that I listen to, they like to sample a lot of things, right? That's what I realized. So if they sampling these cartoon theme shows and all these goofy shows like Coco Melon and stuff, it's crazy. Give them a game show kind of sample to do it off of, not music where it's so like out of the range. You get what I'm saying? Because I still want it to be at a game show, but it gives artists to still stay hip in a sense with a trend and also create content. Because
Are you thinking like Wild and Out or something?
no, so mine is a 420 game show.
Okay.
So it's gonna be a platform where stoners can basically showcase their talents without saying too much, because it's still under wraps. I don't want nobody to take my idea in a sense. But I have a good structure. I've been building it for about like 2-3 years now. Well, created the thought about 3 years ago.
Was that your first video with you sitting there at the desk with the homie?
No, that's actually a podcast that
Okay.
I did. My first pilot episode actually never got to drop because of behind the scenes business that didn't really fall through. I shot it in someone's location, and it was supposed to be where I promote them and give them publication.
Oh, okay.
And give them like rights, not rights to the show, but like just basically give him a advertisement. There you go. That was the word I wanted to use. But after a while, we had some encounters where he kind of felt, not that he felt, he actually said that I can't work with nobody if I'm working with him. But I worked with him because he hired my business, not because he hired me as an employee. So
It was
I
a
had to
mutual
tell him.
agreement,
I thought it was
like
because
a handshake or something.
yeah. So what I said was, so what I specialize in is the street team. I give people a outlet where I ease their load in a sense, because not everyone can run a business and also be on the street to promote, advertise, and everyone knows that word of mouth is the best advertisement. At least I still believe that.
That makes sense. Let me tell you something though. That's a really good, smart business mindset. If you want to avoid those flakes potential, not like they are, but like the moment of being a flake, right? Not necessarily just falling out of the situation and
Yeah.
not being cool or whatever. Follow up and follow through, right? To avoid that, what people do is like make them pay for the lawyer fee of a contract. So that way they're coming out of their pocket saying, I'm actually invested in this because I paid for the contract.
Okay.
And then you sign it with them saying, okay, I agree with this contract. You paid for it. I'll help you. That way you're not wasting your time. You see what I'm saying? This is how business mindsets think. And I went to like conferences. That's what I did for the last 7 years. Oh, no, I got to correct myself. It was back in 2018, 2019. I went to California, went to Vegas. I went to conferences and stuff with like rich people and stuff. And I paid to get in and stuff like that to learn these kinds of set. I also know how to like go into a real estate in the future. I have a great idea to help low-income people own their home because I learned a system that extorts people on trying to buy a home where they pay for the mortgage and a little on top for them to make money every month.
Wow.
And they don't have nothing. There's no cost to them. There's no cost.
Hold on.
Yeah, I learned some shit, homie.
I gotta pull a fifth on you, cause hold on. I learned this from Five, because what you just said is so much information and in a short amount of a statement.
I got a whole book on it.
Is crazy. They could play it back if they want, but I just want them to know that
that's going on.
I wish I had a bomb to drop. That's why I'm getting my soundboard.
Yeah. So the crazy thing is that they get these people to like rent to owns. You've seen those rent to owns.
Mm-hmm.
So essentially, those people, when you go do that, you're paying for a mortgage plus 300, 400, 500 on top for the guy who got you in that home to make money every month off of you. Now, the crazy thing is when you sign up to do this, you become the paperwork owner of the property. In other words, you're still responsible for repairs and everything in that home, and not the guy you're paying your monthly bills to. So, like, dude's just collecting money, and he doesn't even have to worry about fixing the place or nothing. That's on them.
Wow.
Yeah. I learned this system. I was like, holy fuck, you guys are fucking these people.
So I've learned,
and I'm like, I have a way better system because here's another thing they do. They'll go to find these mortgage people and say they owe, because what happens is they lose their jobs or they get hurt or whatever, and they can't make the payments anymore. And so to avoid the foreclosure on their record, they'll sign over the home and the mortgage to people and get like 10 grand, 20 grand or something. And there's this liquidity of the property. So like say they've been paying on the property for 10 years. There's 10 years of liquidity on top that you can take from them because they don't want the foreclosure on their background. So you
Wow. So it's
yeah,
kind of like taking a second or third mortgage.
no,
Not third, but it's
not
like,
even that. It's better than anything. What it is like okay, so let's say you own your home and you can't afford it anymore and you want to avoid the foreclosure. I'm going to come to you like, all right, sign this paperwork over. And I'm going to say how much you need to get moved out into or like just resettle your life, like 10 grand, 20 grand. Most people are going to be like, yeah, that's pretty good. That's enough. We
like
should
a
be able to-"
buyout. Okay, like a
You see what I'm
buyout.
saying? Yeah, dude.
Yeah, okay.
And this is like a $500,000 home, and the mortgage, what's left on the mortgage is maybe $200,000. So these just got $200,000 worth of liquidity out of that home. And
Yeah.
they signed they signed their title over, dude.
For like
to you.
10, 20.
Yeah.
That's-
I was like, oh my God, what a fucking system. And it's legal. The
there's so
problem
much-
is you cause beef with the real estate agents, and they know shit like this, and they know what you're doing. So then they're gonna be like homeowners association. There's all that bullshit community and whatnot. So you might get caught up in that, but fuck them. Who cares? I'm making billions, dude.
because people take that play and then they go to different places
Yeah.
before they even take that consequence.
So I have a better system that doesn't extort these people. You know what my system is?
What's your system?
I take that liquidity portion that they have left on the home that they actually earned and paid into it, because that's their hard work and shit. Who am I to take 95, almost 100% of it? What the fuck? That's fucking ruthless, selfish shit. In my mind, I'm thinking, how about we just split it? I'm going to give them half, but this is when I got that kind of money. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, look, I'm just going to show you the whole thing, transparency. I'm going to show you everything. And I'm going to beat all these guys out of the freaking market. I'm going to be Walmart.
See, so let me tell you, I think you're a person. So
because people would be like, oh shit, there's 300,000 liquidity. You're going to give me a half of it, 150? Hell yeah. And I'm like, I'm still getting 150. Why do I care so much?
So getting into that play, Mark, I think that helps me for my overall goal. Let me tell you, I say it's a childhood dream, but it's not a dream because I feel if I push this the right way and I do what I need to do, the person that pushes my legacy, and it's necessarily probably not even my kids, because I'm not gonna force my kids into business.
Oh,
or
hell no.
anything like
Your legacy is about them not having to work so hard. So
yeah. So I feel someone else is going to take this legacy. And this is why I feel that people. So this is probably going to be a long rant, but it all is going to make sense because I feel like I can't explain one thing without the other. So I came with a mindset as a young person where privacy is important. So when I wanted to grow up, I don't want people into my life as much. But I've learned that I don't need to be private. I just need to be protective. I learned the difference where I can still, because I believe that it takes a village to build a family. I believe in that because I had a small village and it got me through, but they didn't have a village. So I can understand just building onto that and building onto that and building onto you know what I'm saying? That's what generational wealth is like, who am I to stop that because they didn't do the best to their ability? Let me take this knowledge on. Let me move their legacy on. Even if they pass along, I'm going to still push their teachings on to the next. And then hopefully they push whoever I push those on to pushes those on and on so forth. That's how I feel legacy is built. So what I've came accustomed to is I've had this dream with business where it's like I want a business mall. And it's basically, I guess you can say, it's a worldwide resource center. I could never think of the word, but I think those are the proper words. It's a worldwide resource center where, say worldwide, because this is going to be the biggest center that has every sense of resource you can think of.
All right.
So,
What
go
you're
ahead.
thinking of, we have in Denver.
Oh man, what is it called?
No, it's not called something. It's cultural stuff. What they do is they own certain shopping areas, like shopping malls or shopping corners and stuff. You know what I'm talking about, right? Where there's like 12 stores and it's
Yeah.
like this, and then the parking lot's right here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what they do is they own that, and then they have international. The cousins and everybody, they all have international stores from, like you said, a world, and they sell like toys, everything, like anything you think of.
So this is what I'm thinking though too. It's even beyond that. So you can, in this mall, in this building, I would say, because I feel like people are gonna adapt this and go to different things because the way they're gonna build it. But I feel this central business mall is kind of like what Setworks is. You know what I'm saying? And I say it's a mall because that's the closest thing I could think of to a bunch of things and one that like it's a one-stop shop. And I say for business because if you're a businessman, if you're an person, let me say that. I say man because I'm a man. I forget I'm on YouTube. Sorry, just in case anyone feels anyway. If you're a business person, if you're inspiring to be a business person, if you're interested, or even if you just know that you're a 9 to 5 worker, or if you have everything set up, but you just need a certain outlet, all of this is in this place. So I could break it down for you. And I don't mind saying this part on the internet because if someone takes it, I would love for this to be available for me in my lifetime, because if it takes me just to build it, I don't want to be down to say I can't see it in my lifetime, but I can't do it by myself and see it in my lifetime. So maybe this will reach out to the right person, you know what I'm saying, in a good faith, they'll bring me along in the plan, or this would be documentation that I said it first in a sense.
Exactly.
So this is a place where you can go so for me, if I want business cards, right, passed out, I can go there and pay this place a portion in this mall. I can either do it throughout the whole mall or I can do it in a portion of the mall. I can either hire someone, I can hire the mall to find employees to do it for me, or I can hire to do it myself.
And what are we talking about though? Like hiring to do what? Like what?
To pass out any type of flyers, business cards, because in my state, it's basically like you get kicked out of a mall if you're going around and passing out your business cards and you didn't talk it to the mall. It's like soliciting.
So you see a demand from the people to be able to do something like that, and you're trying to provide it.
Yeah, because why in a mall? I feel like why should someone get kicked out if you're just passing out a business card? You know what I'm saying? If you're just going there, like let's say if I'm just a shopper and I'm not there for a business and I own a business and I'm just passing it out while I'm still consuming your products and your services, why should I get kicked out for still supporting myself?
And I like how you say you're paying the business to do that, right?
Yeah, so they're paying the mall, and my whole thing is I love to structure business. I love to
better
structure.
idea, because what you're doing is trying to provide solutions for people who don't have a lot of opportunities, right?
Yes, or solutions to minor things.
No. I'm talking about the reason you came up with this idea is because there's people out there that are looking to do something like this, right?
Yes.
Okay, so what I'm getting at is instead of charging them to do it, you could say, well, what 15% of whatever you make comes to the store or location.
So that's part of also that every contractual agreement is tailored to however it fits you or your business.
Yeah, but I wouldn't charge them up front. I would charge them off of what they made.
Yes, and that so that is part of it.
Because we're talking about lower, people who don't have much, right? essentially, are those kinds of people that are trying to do
No,
that?
it could be anybody.
I know it could be, but you're providing a solution for people in demand, and the demand is you got to know your market. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, you got to know the people, right?
So
what kind of people are we talking about? We're not talking about your typical rich person who's going to pay $100 in Google ads every day. We're talking about homies who are just trying to start a business or maybe barely got a business. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Yeah.
So, but me, there's so many other aspects, right? So we're just, I feel like we're focusing on the one aspect, right? Now, let me explain different aspects. I just said business cards. Now, each location or storefront can be owned by a local business or even around the world business. Let's say you want to have a storefront in my location. We can set up a payment of what you would make. That's where we'll get a cut off. You don't pay us to get in there because there's a verification process. We have to make sure that you basically we're not wasting our time. You know what I'm saying?
Just do applications. That's what I would do.
Yeah, so that's what I meant. Application. I said verification. An application process.
And then the verification comes later.
Yeah, and then the verification. So it's not like you could just pay a fee and then we're gonna just put you in.
Yeah, but even after they're verified, they shouldn't pay. They should pay a portion of whatever they make.
Yes, and that's why you go through the verification process, the application fee, because we're taking a chance on you to, like, we might make a lot or we might not make a lot.
Well, it doesn't really matter because it doesn't cost anything to the business to do that other than the verification process, which you can charge for that. That's like what, $20, maybe 15, 30 about
Yeah, it's gonna be cheap. And with so many outlets that we have, focusing on getting money from one aspect is like stupid if you think about it of the overall goal, because the overall goal is service for service, basically.
Well,
Like,
I'm thinking abundance for all is what you're going after because if I can have a few people out there hustling their game, as long as it doesn't hurt my business and I'm making money off of them, why do I care?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I'm also building stuff where that's not my only outlet. You get what I'm saying? So if someone wants to go all in, they'll have resources of abundance of where you have no excuse. I want
Plus,
you to learn.
it'll attract customers because those people who are trying to do that know people around the
And I want everything to be one stop, right? So I want it to be a learning center. I want it to be a shopping center. I want it to be a food center. I want it to be like all of these places. I want them to be able to do it. So you can learn a trade there, right? And then you can actually get a job there because you know that there's jobs there, or you can get a trade there and open up a business there, and you know you have the resources because there's people already using that network consistently because they understand
If I had the money right now, I could do that right now. There's a mall here in town, and there's like 6 stores in it, and the rest of it's closed.
And then hear this, right? This is a tricky part, but this is something that I've pushed on this thought, and I feel like it could help a good cause with felonies. So people with felons, with people who have felons or criminal records or for whatever reasons that stop them from being entrepreneurs legally, we're going to give them a system. And I haven't thought about this.
Well, our prison system needs to be reformed. Our prison systems need to be apprenticeships and education centers, and not criminal education centers.
But
I'm talking about like you can learn trade and skill in there. That's what our prison systems need to be. It shouldn't be like sit there and learn that.
So some prisons do, but I'm going towards like instead of trying to attack the prison systems or reform the prison systems, which there's so many reasons why I'm not the right person for that. So I wouldn't align myself with that goal. But what I would align myself with is giving people the opportunity to make money, even if they made a mistake. So if I can't do it while you're in jail, I'll make sure I give you an opportunity so you don't go back for when you
I
come
like
up.
that. I like
So
that. I think both can exist.
yeah. So with business, I'm gonna have a program where you got to put your money where your mouth is.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So we'll take remotely any criminal, and I say remotely any criminal because there's certain lines that I cross. I don't know what word to use, but
No,
the
draw
Drake.
a line. You draw a line on that.
Oh, there you
Just
go.
rephrase it. Rephrase it. That's all you got.
I draw a line.
There you go.
There you go. That's a Puerto Rican in me as fifth.
It's okay. I'm just trying to help you.
Thank you. Now I appreciate that. So there's certain things that I draw a line in, and I can understand it, but there's going to be a strict evaluation or application process with a verification process for people that have certain records, because they have to remember, yes, you're putting money where your mouth is, but we are also putting our integrity, our name,
Reputation.
our network, yeah, and our reputation at like on the line for you. So I would say like certain cases are understandable, and extreme cases like
Child
fits a-
stuff.
yes. So like there's times where there's like an 18 and then 17-year-old, or you know, um mishap and stuff like that. Those I can understand. Probably the parents got into it or stuff like that. But then there's things where it's just I'm not the one to put myself in them situations. So unless if I find people that can help me push a system like that forward, to help all people,
Right.
and so be it. But I'm not the one to do that. So that's why I say
I don't like you saying I'm not the one.
all right, I won't say that because I don't like saying that either. I don't see myself being the one to do that.
Currently.
Yes. Because life can change and I evolve, and I understand that. But there's just certain things with even my understanding where I try to find balance and everything.
Do you know why I say currently?
What?
Because it keeps your mind open, so you're not locked.
Mhm.
So always, if you're like in a mindset of accepting the reality you're in, just say currently to help you. Hey, I could get out of here though.
I feel like whenever my mind, if I ever feel like my mind is trapped, I think of what's the puzzle, from Yu-Gi-Oh.
Oh yeah, I know what you're saying. You don't have to say. I don't know what it is. Just I know.
Yeah, I forgot, but that puzzle.
Okay.
That's how I be feeling like my mind is. And there's also a word for it. Like mentalists do it. They kind of like create a room, and then they give thoughts a like property. So let's say if my mind is a room and I'm picturing a house or something, I would be like, this vase is representation of this memory. Forgot what it's called.
It's association, memory association, or something like that. I can't remember.
Something like that.
Let me double check. Because you remember things because of like it's green and my backpack was green, kind of thing, right? Memory association. Yeah.
Yeah, like a green vase because whatever memory just reminded you of that. So when you close your eyes, it's like you walking into a house.
Mnemonic devices.
That wasn't the word that I was thinking.
Oh, well, that's what came up. If you struggle with associative memory, there are many techniques you can use to improve it. Some of these include mnemonic devices, visualization, and association forming strategy.
So it's probably a term because that's what it means. What you just explained, whatever term I'm trying to think, that's kind of what it is.
It's associative memory.
Yeah. So that's kind of what I do. My mind is like, if you think of it like a my park, I keep expanding and expanding and expanding. My world is like infinite in my head. So That's why I say not everyone belongs up there, because people might get lost, people might get scared, people might like feel like they know me, but they haven't expanded the whole world.
You know,
Yeah.
sometimes I have a photographic memory where I can actually remember how it exactly looked, like as if I pull up a picture in my mind and can look at it.
That's crazy.
But it has to be something I really care about or have passion about. It can't be just anything.
So, what are your thoughts on, like, I guess, deja vu?
It's a soul communication level between your mind and the soul.
So, if you have a lot of deja vu moments,
Mhm.
what would that say?
That you're on the other side of society where you're not in the herd, you're for the herd. If that
And
makes sense. And you don't lead the herd. These are like usually medicine women, medicine men, or shamans and stuff like that.
and what about they say there's deja vu and then there's another term. Have you ever heard that?
Other than deja vu?
Yeah, I think it's
Or-
like I don't know. Let me look it up real fast.
Another term associated with deja vu. That's how I'd be searching though.
That's how I would word it.
Idolism, apparition, bubble. These don't sound right.
Nah.
Deja vu synonyms.
Yes, something like deja vu. Nah, that's like deja vu, just indifferent. Something like that I heard. It's probably false. That's why I asked.
Okay.
Because I think I seen this on like one of the, when you scrolling on the reels.
Sometimes people say all over again.
It's I think what it was saying was deja vu is basically like you experienced something before, but this one was basically like,
Are they dreams that you've had maybe? Because mine
no,
are
no,
dreams.
this one isn't specifically to me. When I have deja vu moments, which I've had a few recently.
Are they dreams you've had in the past?
Yeah,
Okay,
like
then you're like me. We're connected to the more native type people, not so conquering. Our soul and mind, not necessarily our genetics. We're talking about.
yes, probably because, and let me tell you this, which is real funny, and this is why I like shrooms. And I'm not telling anyone to do anything, so don't follow me like I'm any prophet. I'm far from it. But this is why I like shrooms, because as I was younger, my dreams were real lucid. I remembered them. I was able to understand that, like, oh, I had a dream, or like, wow, I just woke up from a crazy dream or something. As I grew older, and it's probably more of like me smoking, because I don't smoke cigarettes or anything or like nicotine. I just do weed.
Mary.
Yeah, so it kind of just, I guess, dulled. Like, I would stay up for so long and then I'll go to sleep like in a, people would call it in terms of like a Mary coma. So I
I
stopped,
haven't heard that yet. I haven't heard Mary come.
like I stopped reading, like I stopped feeling like I could remember my dreams, but I've noticed me talking in a sense of like I spoke my memories in a dream sense. Like I used to be like, I remember this dream I had, and then I realized that it wasn't a dream. It was like a memory that I had. Then I started thinking like, maybe did I dream it when I was younger, and then now I remember it as a dream. But as I'm older, I just remember having it as a dream. So I always wondered why I use them terms, and then I used to think like, I used to fix myself like, no, I'm lying. Let me stop lying to you. And then I just started thinking about it a little bit more as I got older. But I never had nobody that could, I guess I could talk to. And then as I've been taking shrooms, or when I take hiatuses off Mary,
Okay.
I guess I dream a little bit more, or when I'm more focused on what I'm consuming, even with the Mary. So like maybe I'm eating
The
more
issue
fruit.
with memory is the short-term memory. That's why it's hard to remember, because remembering dreams, you have to remember when you wake up, like within that first 2-3 minutes. And with short-term memory loss, it's almost impossible. So that's the issue. It's not like you're not having those moments. It's just your short-term memory is, and you don't remember.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? Because you probably your levels are probably like way up there, like mine have been. I smoked Mary for 16 years straight, and
Yeah, I
I would.
started young.
And for me to remember my dreams, I'd have to wake up in the middle of the night and think about them. I couldn't just sleep all night, and then because if I slept all night, I wouldn't remember shit. But if you wake up in between, like set your alarm at around 4 hours of sleep, and just maybe journal. That's what some people do, or just try to remember. You don't have to journal, but just the action of trying to remember is going to reinforce your mental capacity and also the strength in your mind. So you can't be fucked with, kind of thing. This is how you develop psionic protections and shit like that.
Word. I'm a napper.
That works too. You just try.
Alright.
You put the intent to remember, and you can overcome the short-term memory loss.
Word. Yeah, because I'm a full-blown napper. When I can add naps, so I adapted this mindset where one day for someone is like 3 days or 2 days for me. The way I perceive time is unorthodox to like the common human. So everyone has the same 24 hours, but I do so much in my day where I have to break it up because I have so many hats. So if I can nap, that's kind of like how I end my day. It's like, okay, I've done what I did. Let me nap, and then I'm gonna start my next day. And I take power naps. Sometimes it's like 30 minutes, sometimes it's 2 hours. So it really just depends on like what I might need.
And when you
And
wake up, you're not necessarily thinking really much of anything, huh?
sometimes, and then sometimes I'm thinking of everything.
And everything you're thinking about, is it like your life stuff, or is it like the dream?
No, it's kind of just like my body never stopped thinking about what I was thinking about before. It's literally my body just went into, so I think of it like a robot. It's like I was in the mid thought talking, and then I was like, oh, I need to take a nap. And then I just go to sleep. And then when I get turned on, it's like I turn right back into that thought. I'm ready to start the next part of my day, because going to sleep, my whole thought process was planning like, okay, I gotta do this, I gotta do that, I gotta do. It's
See,
kind of like I'm meditating.
let me tell you something though. It's not necessarily meditating, because meditating is where you don't think, when you zero in and you relax. Because Buddhists will teach you to help you meditate and not like think about things. Essentially, is what they're trying to do. Is they'll teach you that let thoughts fly by like clouds. Don't put any weight on them. That's meditating.
So what if what I do turns into something like that? Because that's how I feel
You
when
need
like,
to let it go, because if it's important, it'll come back.
so that's how I guess I got a weird approach to things, because I
It's
guess
not
that's
your
how
fault. It's this education system taught you to be like that.
where, because I also, even when I'm thinking like, so when I take a nap, I gotta turn my brain off. I'm not gonna lie to you. So even if I'm thinking of something, there's a point in my sleep process where,
Let me just tell you this. Remember when you were a kid, they're like, think. Come on, think.
yeah,
Remember that? No, you don't know. I learned quick when I was young. It's like,
but I
why do you
never,
want me to fucking think so goddamn much? That hurts. I don't want it.
but I
I
also
want to
used to tell,
relax. I'll figure it out when it comes time. That was my.
yeah, and when people used to tell me to think, it used to be because they wanted me to explain my answer.
Exactly. And
And
I'm like,
I
I don't
used to
need to
tell
explain
them
shit.
that I don't need to think, because I did all the thinking I needed to do when I answered it correct. Now, if you
Yes.
telling me it's wrong, then I would rethink
Exactly.
my thought process. So
So you have the right mindset. It's just a matter of breaking the habit of school.
yeah, I think it's more where I'm trying to
Because
build
I'm not
discipline.
saying going and learning shit is bad. What I'm saying is that our education system is telling you to stop being a spiritual person and just be a robot. Always always calculate
that's
what
why-
we need you to calculate. Do not separate
Yes.
yourself from the matrix. You see what I'm saying? That's
Yes. And I love this information because I say I gotta unlearn to relearn, and that's why I brought it to a robot analogy, because that's how sometimes it is. And even though it works for me, that's not how I want to run, because I also know it kind of like burns out my essence.
Exactly. That's
It
why we
doesn't
don't
burn out
listen.
my body, it burns out the amount of patience I have. So
Because you know 80% of cancers are from stress, right?
yeah.
Yeah. So your mind is already stressing if you're thinking. So if you're always thinking, you're always stressing.
So yeah, and then
Because my mind always was like that too. It'd be racing sometimes because I'd be pressured into like go to school, get good grades, all this shit, and think about this. Why aren't you thinking? What's wrong with you? And you know the ridicule of doing to children and stuff like we do. And it's not our faults. It's just kind of an ancestral process that got us here, and it's no longer needed.
yes, that is
And
true.
so let's evolve from it. And people are like, "What are you talking about? What else can we do?" Like the mindset of, "Well, this is just the way it is." Fuck you. I hate that shit. When people are like, "Well, what are you gonna do about it? There's nothing you can do about it. Just accept it." Like, if people thought like that, we wouldn't be flying planes. We wouldn't have nuclear power plant. Like,
That is
there's
true. You wouldn't have evolution.
Exactly.
Like
So there's
staying.
a
Go
time and a
ahead.
place for all things, right? There's a time to think, and there's a time to not think.
Yes. I go to the quote where Bruce Lee said, "You got to be like water."
You can
Don't
crash. Crashing is because he said you when it goes in the cup, it becomes the cup. He says all that stuff, right?
Yeah.
And he says the water can crash, and when the water crashes, that's like you thinking.
Yes.
And because you're like your brain cells are firing off, it's crashing.
You're trying to be something that you're not. You have to be like water. Water can be anything. It can form into anything. It gives you life. It gives all, like, you need water for oxygen. Like, if you think about it, you need to be the essence.
You know what's
of-
crazy? A recent science experiment, they shot sound from all angles, into all at the same time to squish a water drop in, to compress it, and like see what happens when we squish water with sound. You know what happened?
What happened?
A spark of white light came out for like 3 seconds.
That's crazy. That's. I wonder what's the explanation for that. Probably don't got one yet.
No, it's the. I mean, for my mind, it is the essence of life. And where does life come from? The source of all creation, which would be light. Because without light, there's no life. Or fire, or heat, and all that, right?
True.
Like out in the dark, there's no life out in the dark, black holes and shit, right?
Nah.
You need light.
Really, and if there is, it's
So if water turns into light, then and water is like the key source of life. I mean, it's all 360 wind right there.
Yeah.
And that's all we got to be. We got to be 360 wind instead of divide and conquer.
And there's a theory that when they speak of like God, they speaking of water. When they say like what they say, Jesus walked on water, or God did. Jesus. So it's like when he
But
was walking
they
on
think
water.
the thing was Jesus realized what we knew. he was 2,000 years ahead of his time when it comes to understanding the essence of an individual. He understood quantum physics on a primitive mindset. And he was trying to explain it in a primitive cultural situation to the best of his knowledge, or the best of his capabilities at the time. Because you got to remember, his mom was a normal human, right? So that means half of him was like us, right?
See, I think
If you were to follow the story in that perception, that's what I'm saying.
yeah. I was just gonna bring it because you mentioned his mom. I think one thing that I don't know how to understand or comprehend is how the Holy Spirit got the mom pregnant.
Well, if you read the book of Mary Magdalene, or I think it's Mary, well, there's some books, scriptures that were not put in the Bible from the.
Hold on, this Denmark Andy, you know him? We're
What?
good.
Oh, my bad.
Hold on.
I'm new here.
Hey, how's it
God bless
going?
you.
Salute,
Hello,
salute.
brother. You Christian?
Me? No.
Yeah, you guys.
Depends on your terms. Did I accept Jesus Christ
Yeah,
into my heart?
I
Yeah.
have no religion.
So
If you
your
do that,
terms.
you're Christian. That's all you
Okay,
gotta
then
do.
I'm a Christian.
But yeah, I'm not gonna. Yeah.
Some people say you got to do all these other things and you got to believe the Bible how it's the literal word and
I'm a
stuff like that.
Protestant.
No, I
I'm a
ain't like that.
Protestant.
Okay.
Christian, and I haven't read the Bible whole myself, and yeah, no, all good, bro. But if you say yes for him to help you, I'm glad for you, because he will take your
Okay.
sins, you know, and he will help you.
Yeah,
All
I'm
right.
not-
That yes,
Have you ever heard of the
myself.
term prodigy? Does
Yeah,
that work? Have you heard the term prodigy?
yeah.
Or okay, so you know who the lady who actually wrote the books on the Terminator in the 81, 82 and the Matrix, Sophia?
But did
What's her
he
name?
kiss Jesus' feet? Did he kiss the child's feet?
What?
Hold on. What?
Oh,
That means
hold on. Your mic a little low, Denmark.
I can't
Yeah,
hear you, bro.
yeah. I'm on my phone.
Okay, well, bring it closer
Say
to your
that
mouth.
again.
Yes, I talk like this.
Okay,
No problem.
well,
What
what'd
did
you
you say?
say? We didn't hear you.
I say she kissed his feet.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm talking about this lady who made the Terminator and the wrote the book on it before, and she sued him and for damages and got money. Sophia, you know who I'm talking about, right? Does that work?
Yeah.
Okay, so she said she was a prodigy because she was doing stuff at like 7 years old, like like way high level stuff, and she was like college student in high school and stuff like this, right? That's a prodigy. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay, so you know who else is a prodigy?
Cool.
And by the way, Sophia is a Christian too. Who else is a prodigy? Edgar Casey. When he was a little boy, he was able to lay in a book and know every word in that book, even by
Okay.
sleeping.
Yeah, I spoke about him.
Yeah. So he
I
was a
think it was
prodigy.
okay.
And he also talks about like Jesus as a real person and his prophecies and stuff like that. And like going back. But he also enlightens us to how the Bible isn't literal and there's a lot more to it.
Okay. You got anything to add on that, Denmark? Hey, drop your cam. Hold on, gotta remove you.
What I'm trying to
Hey,
explain to you, Set Works, is that the reason why I'm a Christian still is because of the
you gotta hold on, you gotta take it, you gotta get off cam doing that. Trying to get monetized, man.
Is it not legal in your state?
It is, but
You don't
I
want
still
it.
don't. Yeah, not for this channel. I got a whole nother channel for that, if anything.
Okay.
Bro, I bet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
just
sorry, bro. I didn't know
get
that,
off
bro.
camera. Just
You
get
look
off
high
camera.
as fuck, and I thought about like rolling up, but I was smoking a cigarette. Okay, I was just smoking a cigarette. It's cool.
Gotcha.
It was just a cigarette. All right.
Yeah. So before we continue, what brings you to the channel, Denmark? You got anything to add on that topic?
I go on YouTube, search StreamYard, and just see who have an open panel. I'm just here to support and say hello.
Nice,
to
thank you.
guys,
You
you
just
know.
Word.
But
subscribe and hit
Appreciate you.
that like.
Appreciate you.
I
Make
will,
sure you
I
like,
will, of
comment,
course.
subscribe.
Yeah,
Definitely.
absolutely.
And
I
I'm at
will, I will.
Thothmark.
And I'm
I
just
have
here
a
to
YouTube
respect.
channel too. Did you hear me?
I ain't trolling around. If you don't troll with me, you know, I used to stream myself and do YouTube, but I got a real job. But yeah,
Word.
streaming is fun. StreamYarding is fun, you know. Yeah, you can do whatever you want, but this is usual. I respect that, you know. It's usual.
Word. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Make sure you go follow Thothmark too. He got a
I
YouTube
will.
channel and he drops a
Yeah,
lot
yeah.
of great content. The other way, Thoth, I
What
got
do you
you.
guys do? What do you guys do?
So right now, what I do is I push content basically, pushing all platforms. Whoever got a platform, business, they can promote, brand.
You don't know
I
what
like to go
content
live.
is. People who content,
Yeah.
the content, the contract. Okay.
Yeah, what's your
Do
content?
you want fun? How are you gonna make fun every day? That's not gonna happen. You have to
Also,
think
nah.
about
So
yourself, brother.
I
Figure
don't
it out
network.
yourself. Get a passion, share that shit.
Listen,
Teach
listen.
others.
So
Be
my
passionate. But
passion is just to be
StreamYards,
better.
it's never gonna.
No,
Better
I
for
got
what?
you. Listen.
For his kids.
So me, better just to be a better man for anything.
His lady, his family.
For me, for my kids, for the people who choose to follow me, listen to
You're
me.
not doing that, bro.
So
I can see it on you.
you said I'm not?
You're white on you're writing on your wall.
No, that's a back. That's
Oh
not.
no,
That's
no.
not.
This a
That's a
background.
background, homie. That's his drawing.
Yeah. So if
It's
you
not.
watch
That's
another
not his
video,
wall.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
It's
I got
not
you.
his
But
Oh, I
wall,
thought
though.
he was like,
now listen. So
yeah,
this is
but
not my wall. This is part of a
that
drawing
doesn't
that
look
I
good.
did.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So my logo coming out. I got another video on my channel explaining how I'm gonna drop a new logo and how I built it. That's for another segment on my channel where
Look, but
it
what does that
documents
mean? I
my
don't
journey.
understand. What does that mean?
This page is basically a documentation of my journey making it, the ups and downs of creating Setworks Entertainment. What I do is I
Good,
do
man.
everything
Yeah,
in front and
yeah,
behind the
share
camera.
that shit, man. If you're going through anything, share that, document
Yes,
it,
sir.
and be honest with yourself. Work with yourself. But if you don't really try work with yourself, it's already like, you know, a failure.
Where do you feel
Remember
one
that,
with
man.
yourself, Denmark?
No, but listen, I am starting to listen to older people, and I am listening to the older, and I am listening to myself, and I'm trying to figure out, like, listen to myself and start working on myself instead of thinking and helping other people.
Yeah, you gotta
I
save
just lost
yourself
my
before you save
girlfriend.
others. Oh
I
wow.
lost a lot of things, and I just moved in with a priest for 3 months. I'm living on my friend's couch for 3 months. I'm getting my own
Salute to
apartment
you.
in 2 days.
Rest in peace to
2
your
days,
girl.
I get my own shit. I'm waiting, but I've been through it my whole life. My whole life.
Where you from, Denmark?
But I'm from Denmark.
Oh, I just had to ask. I didn't know if it was part of the name or
Oh, yeah,
you know.
yeah,
Word.
I'm from Denmark. Where you
Well,
guys
it
from?
sound
America? What state?
yeah, I'm from Connecticut.
What is that? Like south, east? I don't know. Connecticut.
More to the east.
Okay. I don't even know. Like, but it's like nothing, no fun place or what?
Yeah, there's a lot of opportunities out here, depending on what you want to do. I like to live off the
Yeah,
mindset.
America's big, but I mean,
What
like,
happened?
yeah, it's good. I'm gonna smoke outside the camp really quick, but I'm listening. I'm
Okay.
talking.
No problem.
But
I'm
I
gonna
searched
remove
you
you.
on.
You good?
I searched you on YouTube. I see a couple videos you've been on. Denmark Andy.
yeah, Denmark Andy on YouTube. I'm very
Yeah.
famous. I'm on IP2,
Do you have your own
but I
channel?
stopped doing it. Yeah, Denmark Andy with no cap. Just Denmark Andy. and then you can click my live streams. You can see I've done a lot. I've been with American people. They come in Denmark to travel with me and all
Word.
that shit. Denmark
I
Andy
got
with
you.
no cap.
I got you. I'm subscribing.
But I stopped doing it 2 years ago. No, you don't have to.
No,
Doesn't
I want
matter,
to.
man. I got a will work.
Nah, we
You
gonna get
subscribe
you
to us, and we'll
right.
subscribe
We
to
all
you.
about
All
supporting. Yeah, we all about supporting.
Oh,
We all about making sure that we pushing the content
me
out.
too, me
You
too.
know, you join the
That's all. I'm
platform.
only
We
here
gonna
to
make sure we
support you
push
and say
people in the
hello, brother.
platform.
Yeah, that's good. Network, because this is a lonely business. If you teach each other a little bit or learn from each other, it's really good. But it's hard. Trust me. Hard to
Yeah, ain't nothing
trust
easy.
yourself in this business because you can easily lose all your money in this second. They'll give you the money. I get 50,000 crypto in dollar every month on a Chinese platform. You fuck me up.
See, it
Eli,
sound like you just had a tough encounter recently.
no,
But if
I didn't
you
have a top. I had so much fun, but I gave it all away because I was
gave it away,
good-minded and I was thinking it was gonna grow, but nothing gonna grow under a tree. You gotta make the tree yourself. You gotta be the tree. But if you
hey,
keep hoping
what's your
for the
birthday, dude?
lottery,
What's your birthday?
I'm from 2000. I'm 24.
No. Your month and day.
I'm not gonna tell you that, but now I just
Okay,
told you where I'm from. Like, yeah.
that's fair.
Oh,
That's
oh,
fair. You don't have
word.
to
Nah,
tell me.
that's fair. He just do readings. That's why, brother.
Yeah, no, I'm. I don't want all. No,
Yeah, we not trying to do anything like that. He do readings with the cards, so we were just
I
trying to make
dox my.
sure
You
we at
can
least
dox
give you
me
some
and it's
insight.
fine. Over here, you can't do shit to me in Denmark. I'm
oh, I
dox
don't
free.
want to do nothing to you.
Oh yeah, we
No, I
civilians
know,
over
bro.
here.
I know. But it was a weird question.
Mm,
You could ask me anything else.
okay,
But my day and birth, why would you want to know that?
so I can help you, but it's okay. No, you don't need to tell me nothing.
You don't have to
Yeah,
help me, bro. You don't have to help me.
Okay.
You're a
nah,
good
we don't
guy.
have
I see
to.
that. I see that, but you cannot help me out.
Okay.
You should put yourself out of that shame you are in right now.
Got you. So you
Get you
got
got the
yourself. You
shame.
saying? So you
I
saying you
got
gonna help
shame, bro.
yourself?
But I'm not ashamed of who I am anymore, and I'm trying
Good.
every day to get
That's good.
around it and try not be a wanker.
Mm,
Okay, but I look at you and I see a wanker. I'm sorry to say.
it's
So
okay.
what?
He's talking to me. It's okay.
I see.
Wanker.
I see. I see.
And
I
I'm
didn't
sorry,
do
bro.
nothing.
You look like a nice guy, and I hope you have a wife. But I really don't really see it in you. You look like you're sitting with a green screen and playing games all day. I'm sad to see
Oh, I'm
that
sorry
because
you have the wrong
Hold
vision.
on. Hold on. What he said is disrespectful to you by any chance? I just want to make sure.
Nah, I just see him as a little
All
silly.
right. So hold on. Before you go any further, just
yeah,
listen. The reason why I removed you is because there's no disrespect. I understand
I
what you
see
said
that.
is your
And I was,
opinions.
I was
Yeah.
in a way,
Hold
but I
on.
was not disrespecting him. I was actually talking the truth.
I
No,
understand.
you weren't. No, you weren't. You don't know me.
Listen, I understand
I
how you
don't know you,
feel.
but I see
So
you,
don't
bro.
say
That
video games and all that. You don't know.
yeah. So listen,
In the background, there's a
Yeah,
background. You look
it's
like a
a
gamer.
green screen. So
that's great animation. That don't mean games. You just
that
thought
means
that
hard
there was
work.
writing.
That's
Yeah,
art, man. I
yeah, you
made
just thought that there was writing on my wall.
All good.
Listen,
Okay,
listen.
okay. I
There's
listen.
no
I listen.
disrespect. There's no
Yeah,
disrespect that needs to be had.
no. I'm
And
sorry.
facts aren't feelings, and feelings aren't facts. So let's just speak from a common ground. All right, because
Yeah.
if I if if there's trolling to be made, I'll be the one trolling. Alright?
Uh-huh. Yeah,
So,
I see. I'm not here for trolling. If you troll me, I'll troll you. But I'm here for
bro,
respecting you. You stream. This is your show. Uh-huh.
got you. So we don't know
All
you,
good.
you don't know
I'm sorry.
us. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
I'm sorry.
Don't make
I'm drunk and
some
I'm talking. I talk a lot.
Gotcha.
Honestly, yeah.
So, how's everything out there? You want anything else to say? Since you're on the platform, I'll give you some 15
Yeah,
minutes of
man.
fame.
Yeah, bro. I don't have no fame in here. I have no fame on my own. I have a manager. I get
Nah, you famous,
a
bro.
thousand viewers when I go live on IP2. I
You
have
on the
the biggest
platform, it's that
network
works.
in the world. I have the
You have the
biggest
biggest
network in the world.
network? That's hard
The
to
biggest
believe.
IP2.network. You can Google it.
That's the biggest network in the world,
IP2.net.
Mark.
It's the biggest in real life streaming network. Yeah, we do in real life. We go
He's
outside.
only
We
got
stream
500
everything.
subs. So.
These people don't fuck around, and I'm on that, bro. I know Ice Poseidon. I know Andy Milanakis.
Well, we
Okay?
source up here. Yeah, I saw that video. I searched you up. See,
You see
but
this
biggest in
shirt?
the world.
Look at this
Biggest
shirt.
in the world is
I am
crazy.
very famous. I'm on the biggest network.
Oh, that's
But
fire.
I don't do that anymore.
You see this
I
shirt?
got a real work.
Denmark. You see what it says? It says growth.
Listen, that's an
Grow
atom.
what you go
You know
through.
atom. You know an atom.
Yes,
The
Adam.
atom.
Yes.
The thing, yeah, the thing you build on. How the fuck did they know that it looked like this? You see, they just zoomed in on this with big lenses, big machines on an atom, and they find out it looks just like that. It's crazy, bro.
The yin yang.
We are.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's why I like the shirt because it has the roses and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I started like that too, but I'm a Christian and I have nothing with Buddhism or like about, but I see that's
Do you
that's
know?
what they know.
Do you know verse Matthew 17:12
Yes, I do. I have the Bible
about
in my
how
hand. Do you?
about how they said that he couldn't be Jesus because Eli hasn't come to warn them? Elijah,
Yeah, but you're a donkey.
right? You remember
So
that?
if I
And then
can
they
say
realized
you
it was
to
Paul.
the desert as a donkey. No,
What do you mean no? So the Bible said.
no. That's what
Yes,
you
Matthew.
say. I'm not reading the
I'll read
Bible.
it. Which
So,
one you
bro,
got?
what are you
King
talking?
James? You got King James? Which one you
Can't
got?
say here. You can't say here talk about God as a
Matthew.
sinner, as a wank.
Okay, buddy.
What?
He's a sinner himself. He's over.
This guy. Listen, bro. This guy. Oh
I need
man.
more beer.
Listen. It's
Okay.
alright.
But it's
I
okay.
like the content, bro. Thank you for the
But
content. I
I'm done.
appreciate you.
I'll
I'm
read
done
it to him
talking.
right now. But I tell you, Elijah has already come, and they did not recognize him, but have done him everything they wished. In the same way, Son of Man is going to suffer at their hands. This has to do with reincarnation, in my point of view, because
But
Elijah was
you know, I
reincarnated
know this
as
in English.
John.
I can speak Danish to you. I can read the Bible in Danish. What are you talking about?
What does
Do
that
you
have to
speak 8
do?
different languages? I speak 8
What does that have to
different
do
languages.
with anything that he's speaking about, brother?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
He's
So
put
he could
no.
speak
What you saying?
whatever.
He's speaking facts. He asked you a question and he's sourcing up. This
Yes,
is the second
I am
time
too.
that you made a statement, and we seen that what you said was not credible. So how are we supposed to take what you got to say with any like credibility?
Yeah,
That's
I
that's
know,
what
I
we
know.
ask.
I'm just
Well,
here to
that's
say
what I'm
hello
asking.
and I'm fucking up. I'm having fun, man. Come on.
Yeah.
I'm trolling around, but not trolling you
See,
guys. I'm not.
I get it.
But
I
I have
love the
fun.
content. I appreciate you. You know, we live, we chilling.
It's all good. No hate.
I'm not getting mad,
Yeah,
but
all
I'm
good.
just letting you know.
Yeah,
Feel me? Don't come over
very
here and
late,
spit.
early.
Don't come
It's
over
8
here
in
and
the
try to
morning.
spit nonsense and then have us not fact check you.
Yeah, I just wanted to read the Bible to you. And 13 says, then the disciples understood that he was talking to them about John. So if Elijah comes according to God and it's John, what does that mean?
But
Reincarnation.
who is the killer?
What
Who
are you
is the
talking
killer?
about, killer? What are you
Tell me, who is the killer?
You're the killer of my dreams.
Scream.
You can't judge me. Only people.
This-
This man funny. You're hilarious, yo. Thank you, Denmark. I appreciate
yeah,
you.
I appreciate you. You
I am
enlightened
the
us up.
kid. You're a dog shit.
Yeah.
You're amazing, homie. You stay amazing, bro.
You're gonna stay back there. I'm not gonna lie to you. Thank you for coming out, though. I really do appreciate it.
Yeah,
Like, comment, subscribe.
you allowed us to enlighten the situation.
Yeah, you know, that's why I say open panel. You know, join. You never know who's gonna come on, and that
My
might
whole
be
thing
content.
is why is like 20 something years of his life not written in there? Because he went around the world and learned about reincarnation.
He came on stating something, and 2 times we realized that he was false.
And it's an Agent Smith. That's okay. He just tells us what the Matrix tells.
But yeah, someone from Denmark joining it live. That's a big accomplishment. Appreciate it.
I know, that was pretty far away. I was like, dang, Denmark.
It's Andy Milanakis. You know what I'm saying? So he did something.
But he got my attention. I'm subscribed now. I'll be watching him.
Yeah.
If he ever pops any content up.
I'm gonna join his live next. We gonna make sure that we troll back. Cause I put him up because I seen him cam up. It's pretty good, you know. But I had to make sure who he is about.
It's all good. I hope the best for him. I hope he gets whatever he needs in his life.
Yeah, it sounded like he was going on a good path.
Yeah, that was the beautiful thing. I like that he was, trying to get his life better. No hate.
So now I got your Discord.
Yes,
That's
sir.
what's up.
And then you'll be on there Sunday with us.
Sunday. Yes. And I'm gonna make sure I set everything up. Hopefully, well, not hopefully. Everything gonna be good because I'm gonna make sure everything's set up to join. Is there anything that you want me to I gotta do anything to prepare?
If you would like to direct it, you can. If not, I'll do it. The only thing if you wanted to talk about certain subjects, that's what I meant by that. If you wanted to bring up something and, hey, I want to talk, it's open for you to because you're the guest.
I got you.
You're my guest. You're in control a little bit, but not all the way. But
yeah.
You're the target of this show, essentially, with us sharing into it with our perspective or our experiences or whatever comes up.
Got you. Yeah, and I got nothing to hide either. So.
Essentially, like the intro, I'm going to say this to every show. The first thing, it'll be my opening statement is understanding the Matrix. The Matrix here seems to symbolize a life where you are locked into roles of systems that dictate your choices, whether that's a criminal existence driven by desperation or survival, or the employee sheep life of trading time for money in a soul-draining cycle. Both can feel like you're plugged into someone else's script, where individuality gets crushed under necessity, conformity, and external control. Kind of like Denmark, telling me about the Christian stuff. Criminal path, this might mean getting sucked into illegal activities, petty theft, hustling, or organized crime, often because of limited options, poverty, or a lack of belief in the legit system, or because you see the corruption, so why not you? But if you can't beat them, join them, kind of thing, right? It's a high risk, high stress life that can trap you in a cycle of consequences: jail, enemies, paranoia, death. And then the employee sheep path. This is 30 to 40 hours a week where you're a cog in a machine working for someone else's dreams. It's not about all jobs being bad. It's the mindless version: clock in, obey, collect a paycheck, repeat, while feeling unfulfilled or replaceable. So essentially, that's our show.
Word. Man, I'm excited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we just talk about whatever comes to our minds, essentially. I try to steer it in the beginning, but then we just go off topic.
Man, that's what's up. I'm here for it. I'm here to. You can pick my brain. I'm gonna ask the right questions. I'm here to learn.
So last week we were with this, and it was kind of the criminal path. So I'm thinking maybe we can go on employee sheep path. You've had jobs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So is Anderson, my brother, and so have I. So we'll do this side of it this time.
Word.
So that way it's not always the same.
Yeah.
Flip it around. So.
Yeah. With jobs, I got two. I've been in all types of positions. I've been a GM. I've been a regular worker.
Okay.
I feel like I excel in jobs just because it's so easy. like it's so easy to just learn a system that they already put in place, and all you got to do is just do it for
My
them
pro-
not to.
yeah,
Huh?
my problem was ambition and thinking I know better.
I,
I wanted
I
to be to get promoted. I wanted more money, but me thinking I know better, even if I didn't know.
see with me is my ambition. I knew that that wasn't the life I lived, so I just always had to make it beneficial for me. So getting jobs is never a problem in a sense. After a while, it started being I didn't just want to work anything. So it's kind of a pride thing, but I always got a job and I always made it benefit me. It's more the perspective thing that I look at.
Mm.
It's just like I choose to work a job. Why am I gonna complain about it? If I'm gonna
Mm.
complain about it, I'm just go get another job. It ain't worth my like stress.
Yeah, and then we could bring up how you had an Agent Smith come on your show. No,
For
because
real.
Escape of the Matrix. Yeah.
Yeah, we gonna.
Because you know how the agents can take over people's bodies. Yeah. So.
Yo, he just came in. He came in hot. He chose violence.
Nah, he showed aggression maybe, but not violence.
But yeah, it's great content. I'm hungry. I'm not gonna lie to you guys.
All right.
I'm gonna cut this a little short.
Yeah, I should have been in bed 30 minutes ago.
Yeah, I'm probably not even gonna go to bed. I'm gonna go do some research. Well, first I'm gonna eat. Then I'm gonna do some research, and then
If you get a chance, try that 4-hour sleep. It's been proven to like a good method.
Got you.
And wake
That's
up.
usually.
And don't. The best thing for you to do is try to forget what you were thinking about before you go to bed. That allows the universe to put into your mind outside data of what your life is.
Okay. I usually let me count.
Because
So
you can get higher consciousness that way is what I'm getting at, and get the secrets to your whatever you're wanting.
yeah,
Like the treasure. A lot of spirituality teaches you there's hidden treasure, right?
yes,
That's how you get it.
yeah, because I want to learn. My biggest thing I think in life is opening up my brain. I know there's ways that you
But
can
not
do
too
it.
much because you don't want to fall out.
You don't want to what?
I said not too much because you don't want your brain falling out. Because you
Yeah,
opened it too much and it fell out.
yeah, that's a fact. But see, even if I have so much knowledge, I know how to put it back together.
I'll just rethink it.
Yeah, I already have that plan executed.
Right.
But
That's just Gemini.
yeah, always got a solution to a problem. They got to be.
And
I
this is
don't.
beautiful because my North Node is Gemini, which is my destiny to speak up and be part of Gemini ascendants,
Word.
communication and stuff. And then I
See?
have,
Everything be aligning, and then also be thinking like, why would something be out there to throw something off my axis? So I just be like what Fifth say, nothing happens to me, everything happens for me.
exactly.
So
You just got to flip your perception around.
yeah, and
See,
sometimes people think that they have to open their eyes. Sometimes they just got to close their eyes.
and we also have to see that even though we're standing looking at the same thing, you're looking at it from that side and I'm looking at it from this side.
Mm-hmm.
Even though we're looking at the same thing, you might be able to see something from your side that I can't see and vice versa.
Even if you think of the theory, not the theory, but like what light is.
Mm.
If you're, what's the word? If you're occipital, not occipital bone, it's like if your retina is like, if anything is wrong with your eyes, basically, for lack of better terms. I'm trying to sound smart, but just sound dumber. But for lack of better terms, if there's anything wrong with your eye, you perceive light differently. So
Now,
if you,
there's a difference between sounding like you're dumber or sounding like you don't know something.
all right. So if you perceive light differently, you immediately perceive things differently from another person,
Yes.
even if you're talking from an eyesight point of view. So then you're talking about from an angle.
That's
They
what I
talk about
meant.
from an understanding. Yeah. So there's multiple aspects. So even if you get one perspective, you always got to think about there's another perspective. And then there's people like Denmark Andy, salute him, that, is gonna say something to go against the status quo, no matter what.
He's just bored, wanting to be a part of something. That's all.
Yeah, and that's cool. Shout out to the board one. Shout out to the weirdos. We don't want nobody to be in a box.
Yeah, we're not judging here. It's all good.
Yeah, that's why I let you be on the platform. Anyone could join, but not right now because I'm about to get up out of here. I forgot I cooked dinner, so I don't even got to make no food. I just got to go eat.
Nice, sweet.
Yes, sir. But thank you for coming along, Mark. I love the appreciation and the talks, because it's actually helps me where every talk that I have with a person, or with myself, it helps me understand more. So appreciate it. Salute to you. Looking
No,
forward to
salute
being
to
on your
you.
show.
And let me tell you my side now. I appreciate you
All
and
right.
love you for fulfilling me.
See, that's that balance. There you go. Anything to say before you go?
No, just subscribe, like, and share all those amazing things you do. Peace.
I mean, right there.
Yeah.
Yes,
Somewhere
sir.
down there.
I got you. Alrighty, all right. All right, guys. So I'm gonna end this off pretty quick because my stomach is touching my back. It's feeling crunched up. So anyway, thank you for supporting. Love the love. Appreciate everyone that was on the panel. Salute to Fifth. Salute to Mark. Salute to GFS. Salute to everyone that was in the chat. Rod Dub. Shout out to V. Shout out to Denmark Andy. Super shout out to Denmark Andy for clicking that link. Appreciate you. Because you had to go all the way up the comments to click that link. I definitely love it. Shout out to Uncle Jimmy, for the comments. Who else? That's it, I think. And anyone who else joined that didn't comment, I appreciate you too. Make sure you smash that like. Make sure you smash that like button, comment, subscribe, join. We're gonna have a bunch of content, as you heard right here firsthand. I'm gonna be on Mark's channel, so make sure you subscribe there, comment, turn on your notifications button. That's something that we don't say enough. Make sure you turn on them notifications so it'll be easy. You don't even have to look for us. We'll just bing pop in your phone, and you know what it do, what it be. We don't network, we set work, and get set and go. That's really all I got to say. Have a great one.